Yeah, you know with KD, the laughing stock, niggas got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say our logic squishy, but we're making noise. From the top of the charts, here the people rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
Writing is Jacobs.
And I see stuff, it makes me hungry. I see all the foods in the world. They make me go, ooh, you're a bit cheap. You're a bit expensive. You're a bit eight-legged. Because last night I saw a couple of people that had to... Why am I talking like this? I don't know.
Why are you singing it, more importantly? This sounds like it's turning into a story.
Because they had to eat
We are not
three
in a musical.
spiders.
We are not in a musical, Carl.
3 spiders.
You're not doing a musical episode of the podcast.
3 spiders.
God damn it, Carl. I mean...
And bowls of insects.
Okay, I'm fine with the bowls of insects, all right? I'll eat that.
Okay.
But...
We can't even rap it. What about that musicalness? Oh, no, actually, that involves people.
I mean,
that involves other ethnicities. You aren't like that.
No, rap is fine.
Okay.
It's apparently only acceptable in Hamilton if you're doing a musical, but...
What? No?
Hamilton
Really?
is entirely rapped, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never listened to the songs or anything, but I have seen...
Yeah, it's hip-hop, bro.
I've heard the one song, actually. What is that one song that everyone always listens to? The main one.
I'm not giving away my shot. I'm not giving away my... Or is it, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up my shot. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and just like my country, I'm not giving up my shot.
Well, that's not what I remember in the slightest.
That's one of them.
Because famously back then, you know, in that kind of time, you had a lot of black people running around in office,
Well, that was the
rapping their way.
It was entirely like minority cast when it was done.
Isn't that kind of stupid?
It worked at the time.
Why? Sure.
Lin-Manuel Miranda has got quite the career out of it.
Well, no, his career wasn't just
He wrote
from
all
that.
the songs from Moana.
Yeah, but his career wasn't just from that, though. He's quite good. He's one of those people that's good at many things.
He's always done
He's
little
good
things
at a
on the
lot
way.
of things.
That's what launched him, though.
In the mainstream, I could argue that.
Because people forget, like,
I mean,
over in
agree
the
to
UK,
that.
we think of Hamilton as happening like 5-6 years ago, but
Wow.
it was actually it was in Broadway like 5-6 years before that.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I see.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of things like that here. Like, even when Broadway, that's the American one.
Yeah.
So over here you get
Oh, what's it called in
West End.
West End, yeah.
Yeah.
West End. Yeah.
I knew it had something to do with direction. I was about to say, oh yeah, the East West.
I was
That's what
going
it
to go
is.
East End. I was like, no, that's a very different story.
Well, yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of dirty dens. There's a lot of
but
people overdosing.
people know it
There's a lot
though.
of people going. What was that? What was it?
I was
I'm
watching.
trying to think of that quote.
I was watching one of the soaps earlier, and it was a factory, and somebody had been killed in it. And I suddenly realised it was a modern factory, yet they're more dangerous than the old school Victorian factories. They got a higher death rate, like a much higher death rate.
What?
The factories and soaps.
Oh, in soaps. I thought you just meant in modern day.
No.
Soaps are not. Don't live in a soap
Nah.
town. Like,
Oh.
if you see it on the TV on a regular weekly basis, move.
That'd be the worst thing if you're kidnapped and put into a simulation for a long period of time. You think everything's going all good until you see somebody like make a face afterwards, like to the side there. You see a few little things like that, or like you'd hear music every now and then as something happens. And then you realise one day, fuck, I'm in a soap.
You just get up
You're
one
screwed.
morning. You get having to get up a little bit early. You're a bit bleary-eyed.
Helicopter falls on you.
You step outside the house and you just hear.
Well, they're normally mid-combo. They're normally mid-combo, so you're more likely to hear it in a room. You're having a combo.
That's as he's walking down that street in the opening scene.
Oh, true.
He's got a hangover.
They
He's
show
going
it,
to the.
don't
He's
they?
going to the. Yeah.
That's a good point, actually.
Man, yeah.
It is a stock footage. It'd be great if they showed that bit and then went straight to the street, to the episode that's happening.
Right.
In that, but no, it's always they show like the same piece of film of the street with the same few odd people walking. They're missing such a good opportunity there.
Oh, we know what we should do.
Be more at work, but
we should do like a full-on like soap rip-off and just use all of the shittiest fucking stock footage we can.
I think they have them. They're called Spanish soaps.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no,
Spanish soaps are another level of shit.
Oh, have you seen John Oliver?
Actually, why the hell have I not put the screen on?
Have you seen John Oliver recently? Any of his stuff?
John Oliver, which fellow is
Hello,
that?
hello.
What do you mean, any of his stuff?
So John Oliver's the guy who does
Late Night.
Last Week Tonight.
Last week tonight. I knew he was one of them.
So he does like basically breakdowns of various news stories throughout the thing. He does it in a funny way. I really like John Oliver, right? But recently he's got on a kick of trying to get onto soap operas.
Oh right, okay.
Because Stephen A. Smith, the UFC and other type announcer guy who does various sports stuff, right? Yeah. Or sports pundit, I guess you'd call him.
I'd say more like a sports pundit.
Yeah. He's already had a reoccurring role on like General Hospital, I think it was, which is one of the longest running soaps in America. And John Oliver was like, well, fuck that. I want to be on a soap as well. So he's gone to 2 separate
British
ones.
as well.
They've both said yes. And he has got all of his footage from those now on YouTube. And they are glorious. It is just him trying to be an absolute badass in one. And it just does not work.
See, how recent are they?
This is literally like, this happened last month.
See, that's really cool and that. Like, that sounds funny.
Yeah.
I really like the idea,
Do you have a
actually.
tablet, by the way?
You actually got one over there now. It was the white one I left over there earlier. It was on the arm. I don't know where it's gone. There you go. Check the inside there. I don't think it's wet, but just to be safe.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm not going to lick it.
Well, I mean, if you rest your slip in there.
Oh, I'm not going to do that either.
Ah, true. They don't last long enough, I mean, about.
Yeah.
We have different methods of smoking. Like, you have ones that, like, kind of burn down quicker and stuff, like, because how you make them. I have, like, one that will last, like, kind of throughout your free.
I can't trust myself
normally.
to do it. I can't trust myself to sit and smoke, like, one throughout a 2-hour period. I will just smoke it all in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So
I normally end up rolling another one, to be fair.
Yeah, so I always prepare myself with the trio.
Yeah.
And I sort of look about halfway through the episode, right, I can have another one.
What was we just done about before that, though? Because I was just thinking about something and it's just gone out of my head. I was about
John
to make...
Oliver being in...
Right. Yeah, because that is quite interesting. I do like the idea of that. Because
Yeah.
he's British, ain't he?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So it's always more funny when you have, like, a foreign thingy of some kind with, like an Irish or a British guy, you know. It's always particularly really funny.
Well, he's
Which
coming
is-
in playing like this secretive government agent guy.
Even better.
Yeah, exactly.
Even better.
And he's got all of his hair like completely dyed pitch black in it as well, which is just fucking hysterical.
Up until that, it's pretty much carbon copy of what Conan did about 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's similar. Sort
In
of,
multiple different spokes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Spanish ones, American ones. I think it's actually more Spanish than Mexican.
I think he was.
And he's just copying Conan.
I think literally he was the one who broke ground on that, and then loads
Yeah.
of celebrities sort of had little like guest spots here and there. They've had guest spots throughout time as well. Like Betty White was in them like back in the day, and loads of other stuff like that. But I think Conan was the one.
She was in
who
that
sort
world
of
anyway, weren't she?
Really, yeah. I think Conan's the one who really brought that to the forefront. You know.
He just like. He did something like that though. He had one where he was like very much a government agent kind of thing, and like being like a badass and that. And somewhere was he was a boss, and I think there was one where he was like a womanizer kind of thing. Conan, I love Conan. I keep seeing a cold open for the last Oscars, I think it might be, and it's just Conan up close with dressed as a woman of some kind.
Yeah.
I need to watch it.
I do actually respect soap opera writers and actors to a certain extent. I don't think they're.
I do to a certain extent.
Yeah, I don't
it's
think
just a
they're
very, very, very low extent.
Yeah, it's like I don't think they're necessarily the best or anything like that, but to consistently write at that speed something that like people are quite clearly happy to sit down and watch.
Or they're just
You know?
used to it. I mean, you could say the
that
same
as
thing
well.
about WWE. And
I can say that 100%, yeah, but the fact is, it's like, to me, that is still quite an impressive feat to just be able to keep producing that much content.
it's not like it's just one person, though. There's
I
a
know
large
there's
team
a whole
of them.
writing team.
Yeah.
But it's also like, well, we've done this recently, what are we going to do now? Oh, we're going to do that, we're going to do this. Oh, well, what are we going to pitch on this one? You know, it's a constant pitch. It's like fucking working for Fortnite. You know, like Fortnite is apparently a nightmare because it's constantly crunch because they always have new stuff they're adding into Fortnite.
Yeah.
So the team is always just like at the end of a next project.
Well, a team that's getting paid to work on projects, so having to constantly work on projects.
Yeah,
That's so messed up. I feel for them.
That's less the problem. It's more the fact that sometimes they're being told to work up to 100 hours a week.
Yeah, well, that's when you should have a backbone and be like, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what they try and do. They try and unionise, and then all the companies do anti-union shit. So that's a whole other fucking podcast,
Yeah.
quite frankly. I'm not going to get into the deep end of that shit right now.
Yeah, most of my opinion, most of the time, is people need to just stand the fuck up for themselves a bit more.
Well,
Stop being such bitches.
Yeah, but unions are the ideal way of doing that because then you got combined power.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But
it's a big huge thing in wrestling.
Yeah.
As soon as the unionisation has a few times has been brought up, those people have just been made an example of straight away.
Yep. And that is way easier to do in America than it is in the UK.
Yeah.
But companies still try and do it in the UK. Like fucking Rockstar tried to do it literally like 3 months ago.
Yeah, I remember hearing something. That when they had the big walkouts.
Yeah.
I think that might have been quite a bit before that, actually.
Yeah.
Because since then, they actually.
Oh no, you're right. That must have been about 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah, like half a year, so that kind of region.
Yeah.
Because near the beginning of the year. Yeah, maybe like beginning of February.
No, I think it was like last year. Yeah, early last year.
Because it's amazing now that they're actually
late last year.
They actually seem to be confirming that yes, don't worry, GTA is coming out on this date that we said.
I have. By the way, I am completely. I'm not going to buy that at all for the first year that it's out.
Oh yeah, why would you?
I'm not paying that much money for a fucking game. Are you kidding me?
And you don't own it anyway, remember?
Yeah, exactly. They
not
can
on
just
PlayStation.
Yank the fucking license now because PlayStation have decided. If you weren't aware, quick gaming tangent.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, just all
you're not allowed to own physical copies of games anymore.
Well, it's not that you're not allowed. It's just they won't be available.
They won't be available. The PS6 will not have any disc tray whatsoever.
And if that does happen and people accept it, because people are saying to boycott them and that, but if it does happen and they accept it, then Xbox will follow suit. They always do.
Xbox already decided that they're going to follow suit.
Oh, because
they've basically announced it as well. Yeah.
At least their cloud stuff is. Yeah, at least they're doing it once they've already got a good cloud system in place.
True.
PlayStation, we'll do it first.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out later.
The whole back end of Xbox, and I know you don't want to hear this, PlayStation users, is better. Their servers are better. The Game Pass system is better. The fucking ability to play with your friends is better.
Well, unless you're on cloud, then it's not.
Yeah, PlayStation.
Well, no, it is actually.
PlayStation makes it significantly more complicated to do basically all of that, and it takes longer to download stuff. I've done the test.
Because they've probably noticed that people are just tribal with that kind of stuff. It doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah.
People just decide what they want and they staunch it. But then they won't just stick with that forever. You just start just screwing them completely.
Have you seen how much they're going to say the PS6 is going to cost next?
No.
Over £1,000.
I mean, that's not hugely different.
No, because at the moment you can buy a PlayStation 5. Originally, you could buy it for £350.
Wow.
Now it's about £450.
It's because of all the stuff in Taiwan.
Yeah, all of the AI stuff, all of the computer chips. Yeah, it's way more expensive for them to make it.
Okay.
And the PS6 is going to be even worse, basically. So they're basically going, we're not going to take... Because originally consoles, you get a cheaper machine because they are covering about 25% of the cost of the components.
Right.
Because you're then going to buy games on their system, which they get I think it's like a 30% cut of the value. Yeah, so every single time there's a sale, they get more money. So they don't mind losing a bit on the hardware to begin with.
Yeah.
Problem is, now that is no longer viable.
Yeah, I was going to say, you cut out the middleman, then it cuts out all the cost of the loss of cost.
Yeah. And so now what they're going to do is they're just going to make that cost 100% go to the consumer instead. Yeah.
The cost go to the consumer.
Yeah, so instead of doing that,
going to the company.
No, that's the thing. Instead of reducing the cost, so that the idea was that with the console, it was basically subsidised by the company that made the console because you were buying games and they were going to get a cut of all the games you buy.
Oh, okay.
So they get money in the long term by giving you a cheaper console up front.
The company, like Sony?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now, because of how fluctuating it is, they can't do that anymore. So instead, the next PlayStation is just going to be you pay for the full cost of all of the components.
Then they're going to absolutely destroy the goodwill they've got and the people on the side, because you've
and
already...
not only that, but why wouldn't you just buy a fucking PC at that point?
Well, yeah, because you don't even need a PC. There's multiple things you can do, because, as I was about to
buy
say...
a Steam machine now as well.
That, or if you want one of the proper consoles still, you just go cloud on Xbox. Like, at the point now, it's great right now compared to what it used to be. And you can buy games on it, and which is basically exactly what I want about anyway. Mm-hmm. It's essentially the same thing, just about the console. And if it runs fine anyway, you don't need it, because like we said before, it runs essentially an Xbox on some server somewhere.
Yeah, loads of people have been complaining about the price of it.
Mm.
And I am literally just sitting there going like, well, Game Pass is kind of the solution. You don't have to own a console anymore. You're going to pay for the cost of the fucking games.
Yeah, not necessarily even Game Pass, though. That's the thing. But not a lot of people like the idea of Game Pass, because they seem to think, for some reason, a lot of my PlayStation friends, idea of Game Pass, because I keep telling them, like, just fucking come onto Xbox.
Yeah.
Properly, like, now. And they always say, like, yeah, but I don't want to go on, start playing the game, and then it just gets taken off randomly. I'm like, why do you think that happens?
Yeah.
It does not happen like that.
Game Pass games.
And they give you so much warning.
Yeah, they stay on there for like 2 or 3 years sometimes. And they give you literally like 2 months warning before it's going to leave.
They seem to have like a general time.
And they usually put a fucking discount on it before it's about to leave, because they know that people are playing it.
Yeah, yeah. And most of the time they only go off once people aren't playing it as well, I've noticed. They only go off when they're not popular.
I always thought, I think this is a great idea, right? Game Pass should have a thing built in where if you are really enjoying a game and the game has, say, an expansion pass,
right?
If you buy the expansion pass, you get the original game for free.
Well, it depends how old the original game is.
Yeah, but like I think that should be a good thing for a company, because it's like, oh, you want to taste a little bit of the game, you're enjoying it on Game Pass, you want to play more of it? Well, we are not going to charge you the full price of the game, but if you buy this expansion pack for like $13.99,
no, if it's a game on Game Pass, you don't. I think
no,
they're
but
already on them.
What I'm saying is, if you want to keep it after it's left Game Pass,
okay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that would be a good incentive.
That makes sense. Yeah. We just have it like technically it's free with it.
If you buy it before it leaves Game Pass, buy this expansion, you get the full.
I think it would just totally. That would be one of those things where I actually understand the idea there of like the what's it called again now?
Because it's upselling, isn't it?
No, where it's like Lucid's pricing, but there's a different term for it.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Not Lucid, but it's like dynamic pricing.
Yeah.
I get it for that, because that should depend on that. I would only say yes to that if it's a game that needs a bit of a boost.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, then why would they? Because they know people are going to buy it anyway.
100%, but
I get it.
For like indie games,
and people could just stop buying it.
Yeah, the thing is, for an indie games get a chunk from Xbox for putting it on Game Pass.
Yeah.
But they're not going to get much sales out of it afterwards. If you've got that expansion pass and you add that little like incentive of you buy the expansion pass, you keep the full game on your Game Pass forever.
Yeah.
I think that's a real easy upsell.
I think there's other models to that though. Like it looks like it wasn't done on purpose at this point, but one that works in similar ways is Cloud has Game Pass on Cloud on Xbox has House Flipper. It's really fun, easy little game to play. But House Flipper 2 wasn't, and you had to buy that.
Right.
So that's one other way of doing it. You give the first one, and then you build it up and make it popular, the name.
I understand that, but to me, like, this feels more like you're adding value for the customer than just sort of going, we know you liked our first one, join us on the second one. Because that's a standard thing. It's
kind of a catch-22 as well, whatever that term is for that as well, because if it's cheaper for us, it's going to be the companies aren't getting as much money.
That being said, though, have you seen the data from Steam sales?
Oh, yeah. That's just what I sit down and read, man.
No,
I'm sitting there on a night, I'm like, you know what? I could watch porn, or I could check
the Steam sales. Yeah.
And obviously, Steam sales wins all the time.
It turns out that Steam sales work for a reason. So, like, the vast majority of the time, the games are at full price. You get the Steam summer sale, all of these games drop their prices to sometimes, like, 80% off, 90% off.
Yeah. Some of them are crazy.
But they get thousands and thousands of sales.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
overall, it works out really well for them as a financial
If it
buffer
does.
in that quarter.
Well, I suppose especially because they're not physical media, they don't need
Yeah.
to be spending the money. So, yeah,
especially if a game's been out for a while, it's a really good way to not only that, but you drum up interest in the game again. More people play it. More people are more likely to buy it at full price afterwards because they've seen someone playing it.
see the problem. I say the one issue I have with the whole thing though is that for me personally, since getting into cloud gaming, I don't have an issue with it because I've not been buying games forever.
Yeah, you've literally just been playing what's on
Yeah,
Game Pass.
and if I
love
did
it.
buy something, I would buy one that I can play through cloud as well.
Yeah.
'Cause what's the point? I don't even have a console anymore.
Well,
I don't need one. But
like Space Marine, I didn't realise I can play that on the cloud, on this PC,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
on my Xbox.
yeah, well, yeah. Most if it's something that's through the cloud, yeah, you can just play on everything. Or it's really good.
It's brilliant.
But the thing that will die now, and there's no question around it, although they're in a position where, like any company, if the thing you've been doing is starting to die off and the market's changing, you're in a position where your name's already known. You can try and shift into something that's taking off right now. I'm
True.
talking about CX,
Right.
companies like that,
Yeah,
Sex,
yeah.
whatever it's actually called, Computer Exchange. Or for anyone watching
I
anywhere
can't
else.
imagine how much CEX and other places are just
Scared.
pissed off about
Yeah.
the PS6 stuff.
For anybody listening in other places, I mean, I don't know, it's like a pawn shop kind of thing. It's like game
everywhere
pawn
has
shop.
its own version.
It's got to be, yeah.
Like in America, I think it's GameStop. In
GameStop,
Australia,
yeah.
I think it's EB Games.
Okay.
But yeah, they've all got their own version of it.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
ultimately CEX took over from Game from us, didn't it? Because Game
Yeah,
was
no.
Game was the-
still see game around.
Game is really
Not so much
small.
now, but definitely way longer than CX.
No, that's the thing. Game was the big
CX
daddy
been
back
around
in the
forever.
day for pre-owned games, and they switched over more to
Games,
like
just games.
collectible stuff and things.
Game.
As well. Yeah.
Yeah, games just more so. You don't go there for the second hand. So I know they have that, but like
But
a
that's
lot of
the-
my mates at games as
Actually,
well.
that's
Only,
the problem.
but
That's the problem because
Game
Game,
was
originally were the people you went to for pre-owned.
originally
that was the
ages
vast
ago,
majority.
but they changed
But then
their thing.
CEX came in and just undercut them on everything.
Yeah, but
And so-
game did fine for ages. They were just another company, like where you went to
they-
just for
yeah,
your
but
games.
They've been struggling since about 2000.
Yeah, now, yeah, probably that sounds about right. Maybe a bit later, but it depends what level of struggling you
they
mean.
started struggling
They
in
go
about
through-
2015,
yeah.
and then lockdown
Really went really bad, didn't they?
fucked them,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Fucked them. And now you only
Isn't that
really
you see
get
with
them
Sports
inside
World?
other shops.
Yeah, Sports World, I think.
Yeah, Sports Direct.
That's
and shit,
that's what I'm thinking of. That's
Yeah.
the level of when they really.
Yeah, that's when they really
Yeah.
kick the bucket.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
we are on the same on
Yeah,
the
we're
same wave.
we're on the same timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, enough about all that kind of stuff. Let's let's do some other chatting, shall we?
Let's do some other chatting.
Yeah, let's do some ungame
Wow,
chatting.
that's like I imagine you must be like amazing on the first date.
Oh, I'm so good.
Oh, should we do some other chatting
Should
now?
we do some different chatting?
Yeah.
You've been talking a lot about New Girl. I don't like that show.
Oh, you should check. You should give it a chance. What are you talking about? New Girl's good, man.
I literally have never watched it. I was just
Really?
pulling something out of my arse.
It's so old as well.
Yeah, Matilda tells me I should watch it as well.
It's
I think it's because I had enough of Zooey Deschanel at that time.
yeah, I've got a weird thing for her.
I've got a weird thing for her as well, but at that point, she was in everything. It's I don't need another thing to watch.
A lot of films.
Deschanel in.
A lot of
Yeah.
films, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the one
I think
series
now
she was in.
that I've had a little bit
Yeah,
of gap
that-
between
yeah,
me
yeah.
and Zoe, I think
Yeah.
I think I could get into it again.
No, I hear that. Can I say one more thing about TV stuff now
Of
you
course
brought
you
it
can.
up?
Yeah.
Because I've seen a load of things about the new Big Bang spin-off. Stewart
Yeah.
fails to save the
Fails
universe.
To save the universe, which I do like that.
Yeah.
that name.
I've watched a bit more of it. It's really cool because there's like constant universe jumping, going into different universes.
Oh,
It's parallel universes,
yeah,
what it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
And there's an episode where they
Is
go
Raj
somewhere.
in it?
There's an
'Cause
episode.
he's got his beard on.
They
him,
go
doesn't
to
he?
different universes and
Right.
bump into different versions of the
Of
characters
other
every now and then.
Oh right.
I've seen one where they go.
If there isn't a fucking version of Sheldon that's like a fucking
might be hard to
sci-fi warlord.
It might be harder to get.
Yeah, but wait until the second, third season.
Actually,
once
he's
they've
done
built up
fuck
some
all.
stuff.
He's done fuck all
That's
anyway,
true,
so
to be fair, yeah,
he'll be
yeah.
easy to get. He's a young Sheldon still,
Yeah.
in voice. But yeah, there's one episode clip I've seen where they go and it's Kaylee. I don't know how to get to it, but
Kaylee Cuoco.
there's a world where they need resistance leaders and all that, like fighting, probably like a Terminator thing. It looks like something like that. and they catch him, and it's Kelly Coco's the head with her right-hand man, Zach. If you remember him, the dumb tall guy.
Oh, that's genius.
It's like, oh, you're with Zach. You know, they showed a clip like of Leonard being like, oh, you're with Zach again. He's like, were we here earlier, babe? What? But from the actual thing, you know, sorry, before, it's just showing them, that bit, so, and then she starts like trying to interrogate them, and she's slapping all of them, like, you know, to find out her stuff, 'cause she's hard anyway, you know. And then she gets to Barry, starts slapping him, and he's just getting turned on more and more by it every time, like he's so into it.
Of course, Barry is, yeah.
And then I did see one episode, one tiny little clip where Raj had a big beard and shit too, so he pops up as well. Yeah. I like that. I really like that they're doing it like that. They could have stuck away from that.
Also, they could have done another normal spin-off.
Yeah,
They could have just done a spin-off where, we'll just do...
follow the guy... follow those people just doing their thing.
Oh, literally just doing the fucking comic book thing. Yeah. We just do a comic book store one. No, they've gone... You know what? I fancy doing something a bit weird. And I love that, because it reminds me a little bit of, like, Red Dwarf. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That same sort of vibe of, like, just random weirdos who somehow are in this sci-fi situation.
Yeah. And this is one of those things that I think, obviously, this is before we really know how good it is, or how good it will be in the end. But I could understand this going the way of like one of those shows where in like 15 years it's really big and people don't even not everybody even realises it's a spin-off of Big Bang. I could see it being something like that.
It has been a while since Big Bang was on the air as well.
Yeah, because he did have young Sheldon.
Yeah, and there's probably kids around who like their first experience of it might well have been young Sheldon, or might well be this. It's like, I didn't realise, I thought about it today because I was watching a video on it. There are kids today whose only concept of American politics is dominated by Donald Trump.
Yeah, my kids are in that, especially my youngest.
Yeah, but not only that, but if you
don't live in America, obviously, but they're aware.
At the age of 6, you're not really aware of politics at the age of 6, are you?
No, of course not.
Right?
Of course not.
Those people could be literally 20 before Donald Trump is not part of American politics.
Right, got it.
Their entire early life is Donald Trump as president, essentially, with a bit of Biden slapped in between.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, because how long have we got now until he finishes? Another
like
2 years, roughly. Yeah, we're in 26. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Oh yeah, I mean.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah, my kids are right in that, especially my youngest, because he is into all the politics.
But
they start younger nowadays.
I genuinely never thought about it until today.
It's like the generation of kids that never knew a world without this kind of level of internet.
Well, yeah, that's the thing as well, isn't it?
Like, they're lucky. They don't get how lucky they are. We at least understand and appreciate how lucky we are.
I think also that I really do appreciate not having the internet around when I was a kid.
Well, you didn't know any different, but
you know, I know that, but also at the same time, it's like I don't think my fragile little mind would have handled it.
Oh yeah.
If Twitter was the way it was now when I was a kid, fuck off, man.
I mean, I wouldn't be on it though.
Yeah,
like, you know.
But I mean, just in general, like, everything's so fucking fractured. You've either got people on Twitter who are like
everything's politicised more so,
and then you've got Blue Sky, which is a completely different fucking vibe, and then you've got Instagram, which is sort of a mixer between the two,
and then Facebook,
and then Facebook, which is the ancient version of fucking Instagram that for some reason people in England still insist on using.
No, it wasn't the ancient version of Instagram. They're nothing alike.
No, but you know what I mean? It was like Facebook came first.
Facebook's the older one.
They got Instagram. And it's basically
they bought Instagram eventually.
It's the same company, but with just different styling.
Yeah, it's the same.
And that's why you can post on both of the things at the same time, you know. Yeah,
they bought out Instagram eventually. They did, and I think Google bought out
WhatsApp as well.
Was that not Google that bought out WhatsApp?
No, it's
was that Meta
Facebook
as well?
Yeah, it's Meta. Yeah.
I think Google bought something else, or YouTube. Yeah. They didn't start with Google. Yeah. They eventually went to it. But that's why I'm bored of that shit.
It's just fucking interesting to me.
Yeah.
You know, I just look at it and go, oh, okay.
But what is especially interesting to me normally is the random topics you've been coming out with, because you've been pretty good on your topics lately.
I've got some interesting
ones. I will have
to
say. I suppose you've had a bit more free time to think about them than that.
I've had plenty of free time.
Without being mean now, I can't say shit. Even though I technically have been like employed for ages being a carer and all that. It just never feels like it.
No, it's a different type of employment.
And a lot of other people, like a lot of people will make it how good it is looking after a family member, how good of a person they are for somebody is for it. Like I had a nurse telling me earlier, like that kind of stuff. But then other people, honestly, they look at you as if you're just another person on
just random benefits and just doing nothing and not contributing to society.
Ignore the podcasting stuff that we're building. Ignore the comedy of making the world a funnier place with our presence.
Well, that's the thing as well.
Because you need us.
I've been thinking about this a lot recently. Like, there's some people, and forgive me, I'm going on another tangent before we get into this.
Oh, a tangent on a podcast. Our podcast. That's
impossible. But like, some people upset me by how little they sort of want. And I know that sounds stupid, but
okay, I understand completely.
There are some people I know who are so talented and could do so much.
That doesn't mean money either.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Not at all.
It's just what goal do you want? It's like I like people to have a goal. I don't care if it's stand-up comedy. I don't care if it's directing a movie. I don't care if it's coming up with your own form of soda beverage. I just want you to have a goal.
Well, you mentioned that. Funny enough, I was watching a podcast, strangely, with, or a little bit of it, with Mr. Beast and Joe Rogan earlier, that one.
Oh, yeah, yep. And I listened to the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Well, they were talking at one point that I saw about when stuff goes all AI eventually, and he was talking about it being within 5 or 10 years, which I kind of agree at this point, to be honest, because that combined with like humanoid robots and all that.
Not talking...
And, but just about how you won't have money, though, so you need to, like, people won't be able to really be all about the money because it's going to be like basic universal income most likely at that point eventually.
You know what I think overtakes money in the end?
That's what it was. That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. You need to get into kids like when they're young. Is you now live to do what you want to do to
attention essentially.
Not necessarily make the world better in your own way.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. But it's also like I think. There's going to be like the social score thing of China. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah,
that's going to be
some kind of variation of that is going to be what's included.
Mm-hmm. And a variation of it, I'm not against.
No,
that might just be because we're people that do try and do stuff though.
I think
it'd be
that's
nice to get
part
some
of the motivation of it because it does seem like it does kind of work in China. Even though it's really hard to work and live in some parts of China, people still keep trying to do it for that social score.
Yeah.
It's like if you gamify something, people they want to do it.
I don't know exactly all the ins and outs of how they go about it. So shockingly,
it's all over the fucking shop. And
shockingly, I'm not
province and shit.
Yeah, I'm shockingly not going to say that I will wholeheartedly back China's methods up.
No,
but I will take it as a base.
Yeah.
I would take it as a base.
I think that's the only real direction it can take if financial need is taken off the table.
Yeah, because everything's just jobs are already taken. We're not needed for anything.
Yeah, and also talking about the AI thing again.
Majority anyway.
I've seen some stuff recently. Now people complain about AI because there's no art in it. You can't. Yeah, but there's loads of people like there's no art in it. You can't. You're just typing in something and generating it, and that's
you are still doing that. That is still it's lazy art.
Not true. There are now AI tools out there where you can tell it this is the image I want to use as the backdrop. You make it yourself and say use this image, expand it for me.
Yeah.
Also, you can go like this is the character. I'm going to give you all these different pictures of what they look like when they're frowning, when they're angry. You can feed all of the data into this AI and make it look exactly the way you have made it.
Well, still picture, it's even easier anyway, because you could do that with most GPUs, most AI.
Yeah, but this is for movies.
Yeah, okay, that still seems like... Well, you've seen plenty of video editing ones.
Here's the next step up, though.
It's just like a video editor with AI tools.
But it gives you an extra level. It also gives you a previs render in some of these new ones, which they're working on, where it will show you the basic animation in grayscale model, like in just a standard Blender model, essentially, like looking thing. and it will go, right, where do you want the camera angle? You can then move the camera angle yourself. You can pick the shot yourself. You can change the face a little bit yourself. They are now adding in a level of creativity into these tools,
that's
which now allows you to elevate it to what I think is actually, finally, art.
Yeah, no, I agree, because that's basically what you described there, is how the clip process works that we use. AI finds the bits from the prompt that we use, like it'll find generic stuff that we just, it thinks we'll like, and also you can give specific stuff at the same time.
As well.
And then it gives you like an AI version of it. It's edited in all this different way now, but then you go in and change it around and make it better and all that, combine AI. Right, now, that's great. That is great. But
to me, that's because if I can get to a point where I can use an AI tool and I can take one of the like graphic novels that I've always wanted to make, and I can just take all of the individual characters and scenes and set pieces that I've made over the years, and then plug it into this thing, and then tell it how to do it and make my own animated movie.
Yeah, these are mutually exclusive. Like what we were talking about before, anyway, will still happen with that anyway. That's what I imagine it would be.
Yeah.
Because while it's a harmonious thing, we don't need to be worrying about all the grunt work stuff. Because from all those things you said, jobs will be taken from all of them.
Yeah.
Because if all the quick processes are made super quick, like animators you only need one instead of 10. It
becomes essentially either you make content or you work with the machines in the future.
Yeah.
In some form or another, because there is no reason to do menial labour.
Yeah.
You'll get into sports or art or
do you figure out your thing? That's kind of the point.
Yeah.
It's about figuring out what you like to do.
And I think some people are like, oh, well, I do wonder about if some people...
Be lazy.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like to think that they're sort of more...
better than everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot of those people, just when you talk to them, just haven't figured out the kind of thing that they want to do or can do, what they work, or just the opportunity.
Yeah.
I used to be, before I decided...
Some people have just been struggling.
Before I kind of realised, like, oh, I love comedy, and then the podcasting kind of came with it. Like, before I decided that that's what I kind of, what I wanted to do, could not decide what I actually wanted to do, like, and now... I've been only doing comedy from like 2019 kind of thing. So all the time before, I'm like, 35 now. Yeah. 35. All that time before, like, I had no clue what I was going to do.
Same.
So it's like, yeah, of course there's going to be people that aren't doing anything because they haven't got a clue what...
Yeah.
As long as they're trying.
And the only reason I found out...
There'll be people there to help them figure out too, because that's one job people can do.
Yeah. And the only reason I figured out that I wanted to do stand-up comedy is because I tore my ACL and I couldn't walk for a year. So I was sat around doing nothing for a fucking year until I was like, okay, I think I kind of figured out what I want to do. People need that time, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah. 100%. A lot of people... As we noticed after the pandemic, started doing comedy. Yeah. So I guess a lot of people had an effect on that. But that's also being...
A lot of those seem to die off, though. They're not as many as they used to be after the pandemic.
No, that's also being confronted with your own mortality, which can make you think, I need to do something now. But if you don't know exactly what it is you want to do, then it's not good too. Because you can just jump and rush into things, or you might waste time from something you actually like doing.
What bugs me a little bit...
me with music... Music was fun, really fun, like being in a band and all that. But I was never ever passionate about it, and I knew I wasn't.
Yeah.
And I knew I wasn't.
I knew I was good at playing the bass.
Yeah, I was good at drums.
And I could write songs and I could write lyrics, but it never felt... I never got the same rush that I got when I did that first stand-up set.
Yeah.
When I did my first gig, I was a little bit nervous, but it was just a fun little... game. But when I did stand up, it was like, oof, what's that?
It's a totally different thing, man.
Yeah,
because you just go. I mean, when you got a band and stuff as well, obviously, you got like loads of people supporting you and that, so you're not like as on your own as much. It feels completely different.
But also, there's something so pure about just being alone on a stage and entertaining people with nothing but yourself and a microphone.
The simplicity of it, the proper simplicity.
There's a real joy to that.
Yeah, 100%. I have a weird like enjoyment for it. I don't even know why. Like it doesn't even make that much sense.
No,
Like,
it seems inbuilt. Like I don't think people can really explain why. Really.
well, like I think it's Matt Hollins said. I can't remember how he got to it, but just made a point with a lot of his stuff. It's just really good comedy, but just making a point that everybody in the comedy world has got some type of mental illness.
Yeah, and I've got this theory as well. The vast majority of comedians used to be one of two things.
Mm-hmm.
They either used to be really good at sports or musicians.
Yeah.
Like, it is scary how many either used to be into sports or music. Like, not as much theatre. Theatre people tend to sort of, aim for slightly different things. They go to more, like, improv and stuff like that. But, like, stand-up, it's going to be you're either an ex-football player or you used to play the drums.
Yeah. Or you just were like a nothing.
Yeah, that's another one as well. But
nothing, just
Yeah.
Partly myself anyway. I don't think I can do many other things.
Yeah, that's basically where I'm at.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a very much. Not that I'm not built for 9 to 5. I could do this stuff all day.
Yeah.
But like that thing, no.
No.
I'm not meant to be in an office.
I hate being in an office.
And the longer I stay, the more I'm risking shooting everyone up. So
it's a public service.
It is a public service. I'm thinking of the children.
Yeah.
Can't somebody think of the children?
Well, exactly. All those children who would be orphans.
And in an office. Oh, yeah, of course. I wouldn't shoot the kids. Yeah, shoot the parents.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm picking up their kids.
We have to say that.
I don't know.
Right, anyway, let's get on to some foods, shall we?
Yeah.
Because it turns out there are some very basic foods that can be made extraordinarily expensive.
Okay.
Right, so your average apple, for example. I went into Sainsbury's the other day and I got some organic apples, right?
Oh, as opposed to the inorganic apples.
I know.
That's fucking mental.
Fancy, right?
No, stupid.
Fancy pants man.
Fancy pants man. Yeah, I'll agree with that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
Still stupid concept.
Yeah. But anyway, I go in and I buy them and they cost me £3 for 6.
£3 for 6.
So 50p an apple. That's not bad, right?
That's no.
That's not bad, and that's quite a nice apple. It was a fairly fancy apple, as I say.
Nice apple.
Do you want to know how expensive the Sekai Ichi apple is?
Is that some American thing?
No.
Not American. Sorry,
Japanese.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking American.
Definitely Japanese. I mean, there's no other way. I mean, maybe that could be South Korean.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's definitely Japanese.
Some kind of knees.
Yeah.
Or some kind of ease.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly. Some kind of ease.
South Korean. Oh no, it's Korean, isn't it?
There's Vietnamese.
Yeah, Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, Malaysianese.
That one, I think it's Malaysian.
Tibetanese.
Tibetanese. I think that might be it. Actually.
Asianese.
Asianese is not a thing.
Ugly knees.
That is a thing.
Knobbly knees.
It's not a race though.
Well, it depends if there's like a first, a second, a third. That's a race to me. It definitely sounds like a race.
Unless the person's got really fat knees as well, and then it looks like a person's face, and it usually does look Asian because the eyes are closed.
It's funny, I knew somebody like...
I'm just saying. Oh, I did a racism again.
Did you do a race? I half missed that then. Oh, well, clip that AI and I'll look at it later.
Yeah. Anyway, the Sekai Ichi apple costs $20 to $25 per individual apple.
Oh my god!
Are you able to pay attention at the same time? Or are you in the middle of?
I could do both.
Okay.
Do you not hear this amazing reactionary content that I'm giving you right now?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I mean, yeah, I am about to stop, but that's not important.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I'm just gonna wait a sec. I'm just gonna.
Well, don't just wait. That's not what you do on radio.
I'm still talking.
Do your stuff.
The air is not empty. So the story angle. That's the bit that I didn't really understand. Is like fruit, really?
How much was it though again? Soon as we always start.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that, you know.
So, they're grown in Japan's Aomori prefecture, and orchard workers hand-pollinate every individual flower blossom
Whoa.
using tiny wands made of soft feathers.
Oh, every time I try and inseminate my tiny wand on a soft feather, I get in trouble.
Do you know why they do it, though?
Well, to do it.
No, it's so they don't allow bees in, because bees would just pollinate anything.
Right.
They only go to the best, finest plants and manually allow them to reproduce with other of the best, finest plants.
Okay.
They are obsessed with it, dude. Like, you know how they're obsessed with Wagyu, to the point where they're like feeding them the finest breads and letting them drink beer and shit.
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
And even them feeding them Wagyu and being like, it's amazing, man. You'll love this.
You'll love this shit.
Okay.
It's so good for you. You won't get a brain prion. You'll be fine.
Nah, you won't get mad, cow.
Yeah. So once grown, the apples are bathed in honey, individually inspected for microscopic blemishes, and okay, so they look
Branded.
uniform and glossy and are often mistaken for wax decorations. That's how perfect they are.
That I would expect as much.
Yeah. So, $25 for a single piece of fruit. Would you be willing to give that a shot?
If it depends how much money I had at the time. Right now, no.
Yeah, like say you're on holiday and you've got some spending money. You've got like 600 quid that you can just spend on whatever you want, right?
How long were there for? Though?
You're there for like a week.
Oh, I ain't going to go too far, 600. But then again, in different countries, you know, like money goes further because we're
maybe more
terrible.
than that, but whatever. I'm just trying to give you like a budget where
So we're not worrying about money as much.
Yeah, you're not thinking of worry too much, but like it's still $25, you know, or 20 quid, let's say.
Yeah, what? No, in general, I wouldn't, unless it was like a podcast thing. Then I would.
I think I would anyway.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't think I'd do it all the time, but I think like if you're there,
go halves.
Oh, I'd definitely go halves.
We go halves.
100% we go halves.
Chop it that shit in half.
Yeah, cut that motherfucker in half.
Yeah, that's
Have a go each. If I
Then I'll be
really
down.
like it, I'll buy another one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You will.
Yeah. Oh god. Anyway, let's move on to the next one because this one I didn't really know about. So, hop shoots, also known as hop asparagus.
Oh, hop as in hops for beer.
Hops for beer.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, the shoots are really, really hard to get and very expensive because of it.
Okay.
But they taste delicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Keep going.
hops are famous for beer brewing, obviously, but the plant's tiny green shoots are an elite culinary delicacy. They are often called hop asparagus due to their appearance and earthy, nutty flavour profile.
Okay.
They are incredibly erratic, though, growing randomly rather than in neat, predictable rows. So foragers must crawl through muddy fields in early spring, hunting for tiny tips that are barely visible above the soil.
Okay, I think this is my thing.
I guess that's
that,
it.
That looks like asparagus, that one there, to me, though. So which one is the actual, you know, the
Put
hop
hop
shoot?
asparagus in. Hop asparagus. Oh no, those are the ones there in the that's it. I
Them.
think. Yeah.
In the wok. Yeah, let's have a little look, see.
Hop shoots in butter. Yeah, there you go.
There we go, yeah.
They do look like little asparaguses.
Yeah, thinner, curled up asparagus is.
Yeah, like
That's
spaghetti
what I thought.
asparagus.
I think in that case then, I think what we was looking at on the other bits, I think they're the things that are with the asparagus here.
Yeah.
So look, you got...
Oh, yeah, he's got some stuff intertwined with it.
Yeah. All the stuff with the nettles on and that. The things that look like weeds with them. I think it's them.
Yeah.
They look like nettles or weeds.
They do look like they've got tiny little tops that look like asparagus. Don't
Yeah.
they? Yeah, so that's...
Or maybe
that's,
these are connected, I don't know.
Well, they might well be, I don't know.
Who really
Or
knows?
maybe he's just got a whole mix of shit to go in.
Yeah, they just look like some kind of...
But
here
anyway,
we go.
there you go. Yeah, that's another one.
There we go. That's a
But
better
apparently, yeah. Do you want to have a guess at how expensive they are? Per kilogram. Per kilogram.
So what would a kilogram... I'm really bad with that. So a kilogram
A kilogram weighs the same as a bottle of a litre bottle of water.
Okay. So that's quite a lot then.
Yeah. But how much?
I don't know. Well, I know it's definitely more than £25.
It is.
I'm
How
going to
much
guess like
more?
200.
Ooh, do you want to go higher?
50, 67. I hate myself then. I hate myself. Wow.
$100 per kilogram.
I wasn't going to go that high. So these are even higher, more so than truffles and that then.
Like that bunch there is probably worth about 100 quid.
Yeah. Dang, okay.
That's mad.
So what do they say about them? Are they supposed to be some dank
they're
ass
supposed
stuff?
to be just delicious. You know, they're like literally like very, very flavourful, like nutty, buttery asparagus flavour.
See, the amount they say all these things are really good, and then you try them, and they just taste like everything else except you paid like about about 1,000%
more
price,
than you
probably
should have
more.
done. Yeah, and we're going to see way more of that starting to happen, by the way, as we go further up this list.
I never did not see that coming in the slightest. Okay.
So the window for harvesting only lasts a couple of weeks in April because they are highly perishable and cannot be frozen without losing their texture. Elite restaurants bid furiously for them.
Fair, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So we move on to the cheese.
Oh yeah,
selection.
sure, okay.
We've had our fruit, we've had our vegetables, and now we're going to have some cheese.
I have seen a bunch of cheeses that are very expensive because there's a legitimate scientific process that goes into making that stuff. You don't just throw it in a corner and it turns to cheese.
No, you have to like rot it just right.
Yeah.
With the right kind of mold. And if you get the wrong kind of mold, it fucks everything up and kills it.
Yeah, or becomes penicillin. Who knows?
Yeah,
like accidental mumbo jumbo.
Exactly.
So maybe they should fuck up cheese more often.
Maybe they should. Maybe we'll find something new. Maybe something that cures AIDS.
There you go.
Or long COVID.
No. We want about cheese, not miracles.
So, anyway.
We'll have a little chat about the COVID hearing later.
A little bit of a wink at the audience there for what's happening.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was happening until it was happening.
No, neither did I.
Kept
I literally just saw a thing. I was like, what? All right.
I think just like a lot of the stuff with COVID, they kept that quiet. But so we're going on to cheese.
So we're on to the cheese now. The cheese round. This is Pule donkey cheese.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Pule, Pule, donkey cheese. This is officially the world's most expensive cheese. It is produced in only one spot on Earth, the Zasavika Nature Reserve in Serbia.
Okay.
It's crafted from a tiny herd of about 1,000 endangered Balkan donkeys.
Oh, wow.
The donkeys cannot be milked mechanically. It must be done entirely by hand 3 times a day and only gives you 0.2 litres of milk per animal per day.
Damn, okay.
So it's 200 millilitres. Nothing. Right? No. Less than a small fucking Red Bull can.
Yeah, okay.
So donkey milk doesn't naturally have...
Did you say how much for then, sorry?
200. So for an entire day, you get 200 millilitres of milk.
Oh, from milking them.
Yeah,
sorry,
okay. From each animal. Yeah.
Okay, and then...
So the donkey milk doesn't naturally have enough casein to coagulate into cheese. Right. The reserve uses a heavily guarded, top-secret recipe involving a 60-40 blend of donkey milk and goat milk, along with other things to set it.
Okay.
It takes 25 litres of pure donkey milk to build just 1 kilogram of cheese.
Damn.
So that is imagine that, 200 millilitres per donkey per day. You need 25 litres to make 1 kilogram.
Damn, and that will result in very expensive cheese.
Very expensive cheese.
Which once again makes more sense to me then in that case, because I thought it would have something to do with the process.
It's also a legendary superfood though. In ancient history claims that Queen Cleopatra bathed in this milk specifically daily to maintain her youth. Oh. Like they always talk about her like bathing in milk. I didn't know it was from these motherfucking donkeys.
Yeah, okay.
And
she could have had any milk from any animal she wanted.
And she wanted it from these donkeys, bro.
She could have had it from me.
Yeah. I'd given her plenty.
Oh, God, we say this. She could have been ugly as shit.
She could have been.
She could have just made everybody say, tell
also,
them all I'm gorgeous.
Also, people were just genuinely uglier back in the day.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah.
You know?
They didn't have the skills.
All of those facial reconstructions, they're never a fucking stunner, are they?
But they don't apply makeup, do they, when they're women?
That's
I
true.
mean, you know, like,
But
give
they've
them
still
a
got
chance.
weird noses, big brows, weird eyes.
It's strange how women need makeup. Oh, I mean, you know what? I've said this before about cheese. That's debatable whether they even do anyway.
I don't
so,
think most do.
I say most. I've heard so many women say like men are lucky because it means that because they don't have to have makeup because their faces are
no,
naturally
we've just set
flushed.
that as the fucking. We've just
Yeah.
set that as the bar.
Yeah, just
That
feel
all
more like that.
dudes just do this, so
Or don't do this. So
or
it's more
don't-
more that all women do this.
And that's
They
why a Russell Brand can get away with what he gets away with so long with just a little
Right.
bit of eyeliner.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, guy liner become a thing anyway.
it did
But
mostly through Johnny Depp, to be fair.
he definitely helped a
You
lot.
know.
I remember being
There were a lot
around
of
before
musicians
that. To be
before
fair,
that,
yeah,
But
yeah.
then Johnny Depp was like, "Nah, I'm an actor. I'm doing it."
Well, specifically Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. Well, before that as well, the whole fucking Tim Burton era where he was doing fucking
Yeah, but that wasn't as cool.
Scissorhands and shit.
Yeah, that wasn't as cool though.
Oh, for a lot of weirdos at school, it was very cool.
Well, yeah, but yeah, we're not on about the weirdos though. That's different.
That's fair. So, do you want to have a guess at the price tag
Oh,
for a kilogram of cheese?
kilogram. You considering all of that that's
A
involved
kilogram
in
of
it.
this delicious donkey cheese.
1,100 quid.
Not far off. Yeah, not far off. The actual price tag is $1,300 to $1,400
Damn.
per kilogram.
Damn,
so you're
okay.
about there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
my
yeah.
donkey.
Yeah, you know your donkey
There's
shit.
many things. There's not many things I know in the world, but one thing that I do know, it's donkey's milk
That's right. That's
being
right.
turned into cheese.
He's well
And
into
apparently
donkeys.
served only on a wet plate.
Wet plates.
I mean, I don't know. Look at the picture that I'm looking at. Like,
Oh, that is a really weirdly reflective plate.
is a or a wet plate.
Or a wet plate.
I mean,
That block in front of there, that probably is worth about $300 to $400.
yeah.
That's
It's
mad,
hard to
dude.
tell with these ones because it's a bit closer in.
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
But that is cool. Have you seen that cheese as well? That's like a delicacy. That's so old. It's got like maggots in it all the time.
Oh no, yeah, we did that on one
was
of
on
the previous
something,
ones.
wasn't it?
Yeah, one of the gross ones where it was
Yeah.
like you shouldn't eat this shit.
Yeah, that was just
Yeah.
nasty. That was.
Yeah, it is vile. And we also talked
Yeah.
about the ants that people eat in some Asian country. I can't remember which one it was.
That
That
doesn't
gives
seem
you
as weird to
cancer.
me. Oh,
So
I was watching a bit of The Amazing Race. Have you heard of that?
yes,
There's like third in one of the big 3 reality shows in America.
yeah.
Amazing Race, Big Brother, and Survivor. I was watching the Australian version though, because it's a bit more like English really, and it was the only one. It was working easier than yours.
Yeah.
And they had to go to do the one and get there yesterday. And as soon as they got there, they just had to cook. And they walked in, and it was spiders, 3 big tarantulas, and they had to not only fry them up but then eat them. And they were so big, and the asses were huge. So that's where all the stuff
How
is.
did they cook them?
Fry? And they fried them.
Did they deep fry them?
Yeah, deep fry.
Oh, that's all right.
It's better. Yeah, I said like to
I
Mum
can
that
handle
I think,
deep fry.
but I was like, they're cooking it, but they didn't fry it for long. If it was me,
Oh yeah. I'm cooking that bad boy
Yeah.
until I know it's crispy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Because
hilarious.
then when I crunch through it, it's be like, oh, that's nice and crispy, not oh, that's
Yeah.
spider leg.
Yeah.
Fuck
The
that shit.
leg didn't seem like an issue to me. The leg I thought would be simple.
I think honestly,
The body.
I'd have to eat either the back bit or the face first. Because
Mm.
then once you've got
I think I'd cut it up.
through that, it's no issue.
I think I'd cut it up myself.
Yeah.
Because then
Because then it's not so bad.
it feels, in my head it feels like
Yeah.
at least I'm not ripping it apart.
If they've got a kebab skewer, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
You know, cut it all up into the parts so that it doesn't look like a spider anymore. Put it
Yeah.
on a kebab skewer and just
Yeah.
dunk it in.
And when you cook it, when you throw it in, don't look, because they're all curled up obviously because they're dead.
Yeah.
You throw it in the thing and all of a sudden the legs shoot out while it's cooking. Just to remind you.
Yeah.
I heard about a spider that's only in caves the other day that's actually the true biggest spider in the world.
Oh, really?
Um,
Bigger than the bird eating spider.
Bigger than the bird eating spider as far as the leg span goes. It's a huntsman shape rather than a tarantula shape like the birdsman is.
Yeah.
Birdsman's like a tarantula. But this one can eat like lizards and stuff, but it's just huge. Like the legs on it are like bigger than a dinner plate.
Oh.
But it goes so
Still
fast,
gross.
runs so fast across because it's so big in a cave on these uneven things. And it's one of the only things in the area of the cave that can see. So it's got so much on everything.
Oh God, I don't like that. That's a horror movie. That is.
You know the funnel web spiders that are so common in the UK. I thought, then I know they're venomous, but it's like doesn't really do anything to us. I saw like an article or video that popped up today making a big thing about somebody that managed to somehow survive being bitten by one like 10 or 11 times. I was like, whoa, if that's all it takes.
Usually, it's someone has got some form of allergy to it.
Yeah,
or
something like that. Yeah. I still worry I've got a bee
That's
allergy.
the same thing with the
Bees and wasps.
the false widows that they were talking about.
That's what I was on about.
Yeah,
False
that's it.
widows.
Yeah. So false widows, you only get that reaction in a certain percentage of the population.
Yeah, one bite, but you wouldn't expect it from. 10 bites. I can understand might be stronger, but
Yeah, I
I still think it'd be.
I still think it's something to do with genetics more than anything else.
Yeah, good, that makes sense. I feel like there needs to be a test for those kind of things.
Oh, definitely.
Where there is, I don't know. I want to know if there's a test for see if you're allergic to wasp or bee stings. Because I have a theory that people that are allergic to wasp and bee stings give off a pheromone or something that kind of tells them not to sting.
Right.
Because obviously it's a lot worse for you. And bees anyway kills them anyway. So, maybe it's the body's defended, didn't come up with this defence or...
I think
the
some
insect
people just
itself.
say as well, statistically, it's because people avoid them more.
No, see, that's bullshit though, because I think that I'm one, because I've never ever been stung, but my nan was fully allergic to them. And I don't know a lot of the family because it's like weird. On mum's side,
Don't
it's
go
like...
pissing off a bee, mate.
Well, I've been to the point where I remember being in the media company I used to work in,
Yeah.
and there was a wasp nest somewhere, and I remember feeling something in my trousers the one day, putting my hand down my trousers, bringing it back up, holding a wasp by their wings. They just don't... I've had one on me a bunch of times, and they've just never stung me.
You know, you can actually reduce your allergic reaction to bee stings by eating honey. The more you eat honey on a regular basis, the more your body gets used to the
I
enzymes
see.
and things that are in bees.
I see, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, should we go on to the next one?
Yeah, so...
This is the world's most expensive loaf of bread.
Fucking loaf of bread though, come on.
It's called the Pan Pina Gold Leaf Bread.
I suppose I should do this.
Yeah.
This just seems... I kind of just hate the idea of searching for bread on this on this channel.
Pan.
Talking about it is, one, that's okay.
Yeah, Pan Pina.
Pan... Pin...
P-I-N-A. Gold leaf bread.
Oh. Gold... It's actually got gold leaf in
Yeah,
it.
gold leaf bread.
Oh, that's why it's expensive.
Yeah. Nothing for the flavour.
God dang it.
Look at this
crazy.
shit, man.
Wow.
So...
Where the hell is this on Great British Bake Off? That'd be great.
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? You're now baking with gold.
Yeah, gold leaf. Enjoy. Oh, and if you you can only make a tiny one, and you can't remake it if you fuck it up. You only get one go because BBC, we don't have enough money.
Exactly, yeah.
They're desperate for people to pay for their TV
They
license.
really are.
And after this, we will get into the advert as well that they released that people are like, oh my god.
Oh, that
about.
Ramesh Ranganathan thing, yeah.
I haven't even seen it all fully yet, but
Yeah.
maybe we'll put it on and maybe
That's
not
the way to
show
do
it.
it. Yeah, that's
or
the
do
way
it at the end if we are going to show
yeah,
it.
that's a good idea.
Anyway,
Anyway, so this is baked by Juan Manuel Moreno in the tiny mountain village of Algotosin, Spain.
I have to assume that that's the fellow right
That's
there.
got to be the gentleman right there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This bread was specifically invented to cater to the hyper-wealthy clients from the Middle East, China and Russia.
Okay, a lot of wealthy people there.
Oh yeah, oligarchs, wealthy,
Saudi
oil
princes, yeah.
crowds. Yeah, exactly, same thing.
Mhm.
The base is a traditional slow-fermented sourdough made with organic spelt flour, quinoa, chia, and dehydrated honey. All only the absolute finest quality that he can get his hands on, right?
Wow. Well, it says that.
Well,
It doesn't look like particularly... Take the gold leaf out. It doesn't look like amazing
it
bread.
looks like a piece of bread, to be fair to me.
Like a loaf of bread.
Those loaves of bread in the background without gold on them, they look just
Yeah.
as good.
To clarify for people that obviously are just listening, it's like the round loaves of bread, so it's obviously not like a loaf. It's
Yeah.
there's another name for them, like it could be a bloom.
Yeah, a bloomer, yeah.
Yeah, bloomer.
Yeah. So,
See, I know my bread.
Yeah, well.
I need it.
I do love bread.
I need it.
Yeah. Oh, well.
With a baker joke there, did you get it?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the laughter to rise.
Huh? But no. I could give you 12 reasons why that was funny, or a baker's dozen. Yeah, figure that one out.
Let's stop loafing around, okay?
Oh,
the price explosion
oh.
comes from the inclusion of 250 milligrams of completely edible gold dust, silver flakes, and gold leaf layered both inside the dough and baked onto the outer crust. This loaf looks less like something you would toast for breakfast and more like some shimmering treasure excavated from an ancient tomb, which I don't think that's technically true now that I've come to see it. Well, that's the only reason I mentioned that, because it doesn't. It looks kind of like a bit of granary loaf.
Yeah, I mean...
with seeds on top from a distance.
Yeah.
The amazing shit that fucking Russian billionaires spend their fucking money on, man.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
To
be fair, what else are you going to do in Russia other than spend your money on random shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Or vodka.
Yeah, you're friends with Vladimir Putin. You got to get him something that he hasn't had before.
Yeah, Vladdy Pooper. He's what he would be one
Little
of those
Vladdy
people.
Poots, yeah, goddamn, yeah.
He would be so hard to shop for.
Yeah, dude.
You're one of them. It's like, you'd have to get him something with Vladdy Poops on it. It's the only way you could do it.
Oh, yeah, get the gold leaf on the
There you
loaf
go.
to say Vladdy Poots.
Yeah. And then on the underside, you could have a list of all of the people he's slain.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
But obviously,
love that.
You'd have to have, like, a bunch of breads to do it.
Yeah, really. It would be a really long baguette.
Yeah. You can do like a French baguette, and then you just call it a baguette because he remembers all the French people he's killed.
It's like one of those giant Subways that you can get, where they just like do one enormous sandwich and cut it into lots of pieces.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm not seeing anything about serving suggestion,
For the gold bread.
Gold leaf bread,
What
weirdly
a
enough.
surprise.
Oh,
Anyway,
here we go.
do you want to guess how much a 400-gram loaf of bread costs?
I don't know, 1,200.
Basically bang on again. Yeah,
Bang
it's
on.
between €1,480 and $1,600. So a little bit more, maybe, but yeah, pretty much bang on.
And
yeah.
I did not even read it from the picture that I saw.
Yeah.
The caption. that one right there. I definitely didn't read it from that.
No, of course you didn't.
I would never do that.
No, you'd never do that.
If I did, I'd be honest about it.
Yeah.
It'd be right telling you, though.
Yeah. All right, so what about black ivory coffee?
What the fuck about it? You tell me.
Yeah.
What of them?
Black ivory
That's
coffee
so stupid.
is...
Oh, I already think it's dumb.
You're going to think it's real dumb in a moment. While Kopi Luwak civet coffee is famous, you know that stuff?
No.
So there's a civet cat which lives in a certain jungle.
A civic
And
cat.
it's civet. C-I-V-E-T.
Never heard that
And
word
it
before.
eats little bits of coffee and it poops it out.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, and it creates a
And
really
they make
apparently
coffee from
lovely
it.
bit of coffee.
They
Yeah.
make coffee from it.
They do that with elephants.
No, I just saw something
Yeah.
like that. So is that on a mega-sized level?
Yeah. So
Is it good?
the black ivory coffee from northern Thailand has completely surpassed the civet coffee in exclusivity and price. High-quality Arabica coffee cherries are mixed with a mash of bananas and rice and then fed to rescue elephants. As the cherries move through the elephant's digestive tract over 15 to 30 hours, the stomach enzymes break down the bitter proteins inside the coffee beans. The elephants chew and destroy a massive amount of the beans, so it requires roughly 33 kilograms of raw coffee cherries to successfully retrieve just 1 kilogram of intact whole coffee beans from the dung.
That makes sense.
That is a lot of sifting through shit for not much beans.
At least it's worth a lot, I guess, for them, so they
Yeah.
get their money back for the effort.
But oof.
Man, is it supposed to be like really just nice, or is it super caffeinated?
Well, it's supposed
Does
to
it
be.
give you massive erections?
It's supposed to be lovely. So the resulting brew is described as a completely non-bitter tea-like coffee, carrying hints of milk chocolate and spices.
Spices.
Yeah, apparently. So you.
Are they feeding them rescue elephants?
What
A load of curry and dairy milk.
Ignore the ignore the fucking the cost for now,
Captured
right?
caramel.
Ignore the cost for now. Would you even want to drink this coffee?
Well, I don't like coffee.
Yeah.
But yes, I would try it.
You'd
see.
try it?
I'm not scared off by the idea of it being from cow.
It's not
elephant
bitter
dung.
like coffee, it's more like tea, so you might enjoy it.
I mean, you know that I'm a fan of asses.
That's true.
If you're going to go ass to mouth, then you're more willing to try ass coffee. If other people that don't aren't,
that's true.
or are as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're willing to go. You're willing to go into the elephant's butthole for coffee.
Well, I don't like. As we also discovered last week, I don't like fat girls.
That's true.
So I'm not going to go directly into an elephant's asshole.
This is just something we all have to.
Not
accept.
with an erection, anyway.
For
exploratory measures
out there, you're never going to be able to bounce on this man's D.
Yeah. Never again, because some of them that attempted in the past ruined it for you all. When the minority ruined it for everyone else, you know.
That's always the way, isn't it? Though, you know.
It's just how it goes.
It's sad.
I mean, I might be taken soon anyway, so.
That's true. Been working on stuff. He's mentioned it before. I don't know if he's mentioned it on the pod. He's been working on stuff.
It's a weird way to put it, but sure.
He's working on stuff, this guy.
No,
he's working. He's very good. He's very good.
No, you get to a certain age as a man and
I walked into the room, I said, my God, this guy's good.
I don't know what we were talking about still.
He
would love it,
the
actually.
The game he has,
Slagging.
my friends, is amazing. He's negging. You know what negging is?
No.
Negging's amazing. This thing you do, you talk to a woman and you say, your eyes are lovely, but you do look a bit tired.
Huh?
I walked into the room, I said, wow, your eyes look tired.
Anyway. I know what I'm doing around the female species. I just tried to lay off for a bit because, you know, people get hurt.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a more smarter, emotional man than as a older than I was as a younger, particularly like a younger filly. Yeah. But we'll get to young Philly and his goddamn court case later on. Yeah. See how much work I went through to get to a segue.
That was a tough one.
Thank you, I know.
You really cranked that segue round until it just fit in the gap.
I forced it through.
You really did.
It's like
you used a crowbar on that motherfucker.
It's like when you were a kid or you got a baby and they're like, why is the square not going through the star hole? Yeah. And then I just came along with a hammer and some... I beat the shit out of that. I beat it through. It went through in the end, don't you worry. We need a new one, but...
So... Let's move on to the price. What do you reckon the cost is for this black ivory coffee? Did you just read it?
No, I can't read it.
Okay, good.
I don't know what the price would be for that.
So per kilogram?
Per kilogram again. For coffee. Is that like kind of the amount you get for coffee?
Yeah.
It seems like more
coffee,
of
in a bag of coffee, yeah.
I'm assuming more expensive again. I'm assuming so. More expensive again. That is a process.
We're always going up.
Yeah.
We're always going up.
Yeah.
And they're sifting through shit, and there's 33 kilograms for 1 kilogram out the other side.
Going by $2,000.
Not far off. So it's $2,500.
Wow. Okay.
$3,000 per kilogram.
Wow. Okay. I was thinking pounds, to be fair.
Yeah. So £50 per individual cup.
Alexa. What's £2,000 in US dollars?
£2,000 is about 2,690.
There you go.
Even closer.
Yeah.
Even goddamn closer.
That was nice.
Right. The pound's gone down.
Yeah. Down. So, the white Alba truffle.
Oh, see, that makes sense, though. I've heard of truffles. I know they're expensive.
I thought we'd go mushroom, you know. We've done beverages, we've done vegetables, we've done all that kind of stuff. I could have done the Wagyu, but everyone knows about fucking Wagyu.
Yeah,
everyone knows about all the fucking porky things.
That feels like it's pretty low down on the expensive list nowadays anyway.
It's become pretty, like, commercially, like, standard. So, humans have mapped the genome and cloned animals, but we still can't figure out how to farm a white Alba truffle. Every method of modern agricultural cultivation has failed.
Wow.
Like, no matter what we do, all other mushrooms and truffles we've kind of worked out. This one is just a little bitch.
Yeah, it just, no matter what, you just can't make it go.
Yeah, maybe it needs to be connected directly to the mycelium or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, they grow entirely
that will sort it all out, I'm sure that's it.
They grow entirely in symbiosis with root systems of specific oak and hazelnut trees in the Piedmont region of northern Italy. Foragers must use specially certified truffle hounds or pigs to sniff out the gas lines of aroma these fungi emit from beneath the autumn soil through the mycelia.
Right, okay.
The global supply changes dynamically every year based on rainfall. Because the shelf life is less than 2 weeks before the aroma evaporates, international auctions host high-stakes, rapid-fire bidding wars where massive truffles frequently sell to billionaires for hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Wow. I knew they were expensive. I didn't realise they're quite that expensive, to be honest. I've never heard of the white one, though. That's
Yeah, this is the white Alba truffle, yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of that one, so I'm assuming...
So, per kilogram on average, what we're going to go for here?
I know they go shavings, so it's going to be crazy, ridiculous.
It is. It's quite a significant increase.
Oh, yeah, okay. In that case, 30 grand.
Ooh, but you can go lower. I'll give you another chance.
17 grand.
Still a bit lower. It's only, at the moment, 6,000 to 7,000 euros for a kilogram.
Ah, it's not too bad in
It's
that case,
not
then.
too bad. These
That'll go for a
truffles
while.
must be pretty big in the long run for them to be able to sort of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just use shavings as well, because they're flavoursome.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
So, like, one restaurant will get a truffle every, week or so or something, and they'll just shave it slowly onto everything they use.
With some of the modern stuff we've got of growing things, though, some of the modern ways they have are absolutely amazing. They look like labs,
Oh, yeah.
but they are just smart ways of growing things now.
But,
like those,
unfortunately...
you've seen the rotating ones where they grow them. They've got all the basin and stuff.
Ooh.
So you can get a lot more in one area, or
Right.
any area. You could do it in a desert, but it's literally just a rotating, so everywhere gets the sun it needs as well.
Oh, that's genius.
It's so simple,
Yeah.
but it just works amazingly. It's going on top of
I mean, but again, they still haven't been able to do it with this particular truffle.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to get at, actually.
Yeah.
Which is crazy that they haven't been able to do that.
When you consider the industrial scale and the level of food science and agricultural science, we still can't get this motherfucker to just grow.
Yeah. That's obviously a huge part of the reason it's so expensive. If they were able to make it grow, it probably wouldn't be as expensive.
Well, exactly, because then if you can farm it, then the price immediately drops.
Can you farm any truffles? Do you know?
I don't know. I think for the most part, most of them do need to be sniffed out. I think this just happens to be the most expensive one.
Yeah, from what I've seen, I have always seen, because you get truffle dogs and truffle pigs.
Yeah, that was why the
particularly
truffles
the
were so
smaller
expensive when I was in
Yeah.
Amsterdam as well, because you don't get a lot of truffles. They're hard to find.
Yeah, from what I've seen on things, it's always hunting them. I've never actually seen somewhere that grows them. I've seen mushrooms being grown, plenty. But yeah, no, okay, fair then.
So,
I saw some crazy stuff in China or Korea the other day. They were going in and getting a lobster, but it was just weird kind of crazy thing with two kind of. It was almost like a Zoidberg, just without his body. Imagine a Zoidberg without a body, and his all his appendages smaller, but he's got a weird. It's nothing like a Zoidberg, but it's fucked up.
Okay. Should we go for the
think you probably should.
the next one? It's the most expensive cup of tea in the world.
Oh yes, bruv.
Right.
Give me tea or give me death.
I'm just going to tell you this one off the bat because there's no way you'd get the number.
Right, okay.
$1.2 million per kilogram.
My God, I mean...
Roughly $1,400 per single fucking gram.
Damn, I'd definitely be reusing those tea bags.
Yeah.
100%.
So do you want to know why these are so fucking expensive?
Are they shit through 17 different animals?
No, they're far more weird than that. So,
Okay.
this isn't loose leaf tea. It's a protected national historic treasure of China.
Okay.
So, authentic, original Da Hong Pao is harvested from only 6 ancient, state-guarded mother trees, clinging to the rocky cliffsides of the Wu Yi Mountains. The Chinese government officially banned the harvesting of these mother trees in the early 2000s to ensure their survival. This means that true, original Da Hong Pao leaf batches are a finite commodity. No more will ever be made, provided the Chinese government don't change their ruling.
Oh, so you can't do it full. So I assume they meant no more commercial, only them.
Illegal.
Oh, okay.
No one can
I
take
was
it.
going to say all these cheap ones. These are just like either
These are all
rip-off.
the, yeah. Well, it's the same
Similar.
type of tree,
Yeah,
but not the one.
not the
And-
good, not the good shit.
Yeah, and the reason why is because this is actually the original, like one of the emperors of China. It was like the wife of one of the emperors of China owned these trees, drank the tea, and was apparently like healed by it and stuff like that. Like
Right.
it's mythical level tea.
Yeah.
Right, this is the
Because
kind
nobody else even was allowed to drink it. They never were like, well, I was ill and it didn't help me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
coincidence. Just
Yeah.
took on a
You
life
just
of it.
happen to be okay after drinking a bit of tea. It
Yeah.
happens,
I've done weird things like that before when I'm like, I'm sure it wasn't that, but
it
I'm better
feels
now.
like it was.
feels like it
Yeah,
was. Yeah. And that was the last time I took an anal graping.
So yeah, at 1,000.
Well, I mean that actually, gaping is what I was getting at, not
Right.
the other one.
Sure.
See, that's what happens when you have to say these weird words.
Yeah, exactly. It gets weird.
It
Just
gets
makes
weird.
It more complicated.
It does.
So,
Grape soda.
At $1,400 a gram, a single tiny teapot of this tea, costs more than a brand new luxury watch.
Damn. The hell, man. That better be so. Like, you'd imagine, I'd want that to at least be like DMT.
It better have some kind of effect. If it's not
Yeah.
going to heal me like I drank from the fucking Holy Grail,
Yeah.
then it at least needs to have some kind of positive effect.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's already had a negative effect on your bank account.
Yeah,
So you need some positive out of it.
it's fucking insane.
And I don't mean like a high level laxative either.
No, but there's dickheads out there who are buying this shit and drinking it.
Oh, yeah. I'd be like,
100%.
KSI, well, more definitely Logan Paul would do that kind of stuff.
I
And
think
give it a
Elon
go.
Musk might.
Elon Musk definitely
You know,
would.
Jeff Bezos, because
Well,
Elon Musk bought some.
Yeah, if anyone should, it
Yeah.
should be Elon Musk.
Yeah.
He's the first technical
And then-
trillionaire.
While Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are arguing about the fucking tea that they've bought, in walks Mark Zuckerberg with a bunch of elephant shit coffee and goes like, "Hey guys."
Making his own. Yeah. Everybody else is just trying to buy it, and he's just bought. Oh, that's the coffee in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The elephant shit coffee. man.
Right. Yeah.
And they're like,
you could market
"No,
them together.
no, Mark, that's not cool.
I mean, yeah.
It's been through an elephant.
Nah,
no.
totally, man. You can market those things together. I think people would go for it. The modern kids, like you got to be progressive and all that stuff. Who the hell are you to say that you can't go to the? This is the thing. This is why all the modern generation are so dirty and into the dirty stuff. Which is the
Right.
one thing I will give to the modern generation as it's gone more and more throughout the years since my generation. So I'm like 35 now. So
Yeah.
I've put like 2 generations in that time.
Yeah.
Technically, I don't know. It's got dirtier and dirtier.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's not a bad thing, I don't think.
I think it. I don't have a problem with shit getting dirtier, because if you're into that shit and people are willing participants, everything's groovy.
No, God, no. We learned during the freaking young Philly case, legitimately telling us that consent does not actually give you consent.
Okay, we'll get onto that in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
Well, what is it called when you park it for now?
Park. Yeah,
Or-
just park it for now.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So we'll get on to the last couple of ones here. So, what about alcohol?
What about it?
Right? The ultimate expensive bottle of booze.
I mean, that makes sense.
Right? It is $3.7 million
But how, I mean, that doesn't seem crazy. How big is it? What are we talking?
per 5-litre bottle.
Okay, so not a big, that's still a big bottle.
Still a big bottle.
Is it got like some fancy, like a scorpion in the bottom?
The item is
Or a
sort
man's
of,
penis?
Well, it's sort of
Labia?
known for not being like
Labia.
about the quality.
Aviola?
The liquid inside is a premium organic vodka distilled from wheat and rye, obviously, but then slowly dripped through crushed diamonds to strip
Oh,
away
God.
impurities instead of, a standard filter.
Oh, that's bullshit still, because diamonds are just not worth it. They're most likely going to be ones
Also,
that have been
they're
created
not
in a lab.
filtration systems.
I don't think that's the idea anyway.
They're not so... No, but like if you put a fucking actual filter, like a carbon filter, into a vodka thing, that will actually get rid of impurities.
Right.
What the fuck is diamonds? But it's not a
Oh,
porous
is that what it was
fucking...
used for?
Yeah, it's not a porous fucking object.
Oh, is that what they were used for then?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like, how there's
No,
some...
they were sifting it through fucking diamonds.
Oh, I thought it was like, how you get some, I think Smirnoff. I think there's got like gold flake looking stuff in it.
Yeah,
I thought it was like diamonds in it.
Goldschlager as well, yeah.
I thought it was going to be like diamonds in it. You know that kind of thing.
No. They just filter it through,
That's
and
stupid.
then the staggering
We don't-
multi-million
they can
dollar
say they
valuation
do.
is driven entirely by the bottle design from
Have a look,
luxury house Leon Verez.
Okay.
The
What's it called
massive
again?
vessel, like this is the billionaire vodka.
What's it called? The
Just
billionaire vodka?
billionaire vodka.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
The massive vessel is swathed in a heavy jet black faux fur and heavily encrusted with over 3,000 flawless, brilliant cut white diamonds
Damn.
and solid gold labels.
I mean, so like you said, then it is more about the bottle.
It's about the bottle.
It definitely sounds
Yeah.
like it's more about the bottle to
Yeah.
me.
This is a Jeff Bezos champagne. You know?
Right.
Like if he's celebrating a really good, like, you know,
Damn, look at that.
yeah, if he's celebrating a really good evening, he's probably going to crack one of those bottles open instead of a champagne.
Yeah. The black one, not so good.
That's obviously the standard sized like bottle. You can buy that. It's very expensive, but it's not as expensive as the ridiculous bottle one.
Yeah. It does
Yeah.
look like it. It is a different version. If you want it just for the alcohol, there you go.
Yeah.
If you want the full-on experience
Then
of,
you
you
better
have too much money.
3.7 million.
It's just crazy as well, because diamonds are not really worth anything. One guy's just decided what they're worth,
Yeah.
and you can't even tell if they're ones that have been
Also-
found in the ground or made in the lab like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and what do you
No,
do with the
can't tell.
bottle once you've finished the bottle of vodka?
You fucking keep it, I imagine.
Yeah, but then it's just a big, ugly, glittery bottle.
Yeah, you know.
It's just fucking dumb.
You fill it up with like something and just probably keep it as, or just don't, and keep it as, you know, like a ornament.
Yeah.
Get a cool shelf, you know, and put it up there.
I
You
think.
gotta do fucking something.
Well, yeah.
You're gonna have a regret eventually. So.
But I thought that was the ultimate way to go. But then I found a couple of little other ones as well that I want to
Go on.
add. That is the most expensive one, by the way.
Okay, we've hit
There's
the most
nothing that
expensive
beats
one
that.
there. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of shit you'd see. Like, who would get that kind of
Oh,
shit?
again, it's just oligarchs and fucking Jeff Bezos.
I'm
It's-
thinking more like a lot of influencers though as well, because they like to show off. Remember?
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, no, an influencer who's getting like $50 million a year might well buy
Yeah.
themselves one of those just
I mean-
to be the person.
Jeff Bezos as well, because he's like, I agree with that one too, because he
Yeah.
feels like he wants to be an influencer.
Yeah,
Whereas Elon Musk, I don't actually think would bother.
I don't think he'd bother with that.
No, it's not his
I don't
vibe.
think that's his vibe. No, I think he's into the actual quality of the thing. He's not necessarily into just having glittery shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I agree. Yeah, them
luxury,
kind of people.
Savoury snacks.
Okay.
So this one blew my fucking mind. That's why it's in the sort of and also.
Yeah.
St. Eric's potato chips, created by a Swedish brewery to pair with an IPA beer. A box containing just 5 handmade chips, like
Right.
crisps,
Yeah.
costs $56 or £43.
Oh, not too bad, at least in regards to the stuff we've been.
Yeah.
I mean, not yet
For
a lot.
5 crisps.
Yeah. When you remember what we're talking about, there must be some amazing crisps. Though.
Yeah,
What were they
they're
called?
they're on the thing, but also just search for them. Yes, St. Eric's potato chips. Saint, as in saint.
What would you? How would you say it? Like you said it?
St.
The
St.
fuck is that?
That's the short version.
Well, yeah. So that's actually what you meant, the short one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. But I've never heard it pronounced like that. Oh, that's what these were.
That's what those were.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw these on the picture, and I thought it was like a computer.
A story or something, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was like a an SSD. Is it a hard drive?
That would
or
make
something
sense.
like that.
That would make more sense for what you'd be paying for the fuckers as well.
Yeah. So, is there anything special about the crisps
They,
themselves?
they feature rare Nordic ingredients like matsutake mushrooms, truffled seaweed, lake sand onions, and wild almond potatoes.
Right. So no then. Nothing special
No, they're
about them.
basically just a fucking crisp.
What flavour?
Well, they're the flavour of matsu cashew mushrooms, truffled seaweed,
Oh,
and onions,
plain.
and wild almond potatoes. Yeah.
That's a really long, convoluted way of saying plain.
No, it's not plain. They do have truffled seaweed flavour and
Oh, so
matsutake
I
mushroom
suppose
flavour
they would have flavour
and
in them,
Lex
wouldn't
and
they?
onion flavour.
If you can make
And
a
they're
crisp,
made of wild almond potatoes. So
if you know what, if you can make a crisp where you literally don't have to put flavouring at all on it, just because of the flavour of the crisp itself,
that's pretty good.
I would be impressed.
But they have definitely added extra flavour to it. But I still don't think it's worth fucking £43.
No, I mean, I'm at least appreciate it's not mental amounts.
The more
Unworthy.
reasonable option is
Yeah.
the Truffle Hunter Black Truffle Crisps, infused with real hand-selected black truffles and cooked in small batches. A single luxury can of these crisps runs around £10.
Okay, is this what were they called?
It's Truffle Hunter Black Truffle Crisps.
Okay, Truffle Hunter.
Black truffle. There you go.
The ones in a jar. Oh, these kind of.
Yeah,
things.
they come in those jars.
Oh,
And also bags now, by the looks of it.
oh yeah. £6.75 as well here, look.
Oh, it's gone down a little bit. They
Yeah,
must
yeah.
have had a good year for truffles.
Yeah, or it's just the website's done a deal with them, etc.
But
That's
regardless,
obviously the RRP. whatever it's called, isn't it?
I'd fucking give them a shot. They look all right.
Yeah, that's not crazy. I wouldn't be hugely completely against those other ones we saw if I had like more money to do some
Oh, yeah.
stupid shit with.
Yeah, if I
I'd be
had
down
a
for
few
them.
grand coming in every month, I'd
Yeah,
consider
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Go ahead though.
The last one's the Decadent Sweets, the Sweetie Sweets.
All right.
So we've got Dum Dum Donuttery Luxury Zebra Donut. That's debuted at London Food Festival for £1,500 per fucking donut.
Dang.
This extravagant pastry used Iranian saffron dough. So they actually used saffron from the flour,
Saffron.
which is fucking expensive, and
Spice.
built it into the fucking dough. They used crystal rosé champagne jelly.
I thought you were about to say crystal meth then, and when you said
No.
the one just like, what was it you said? Just it was in it.
Saffron dough,
Oh, I can't remember
or
what it
the
was
crystal rosé champagne jelly.
now. I can't remember what it was now.
Well, it uses Iranian saffron dough, crystal rosé champagne jelly, Normandy butter, Amadi porcelana chocolate, and gold leaf.
Oh yeah, the gold has got to go in there. I'm assuming they're talking about like, as in like pieces of gold rather than the dirty cheap tobacco that we get here.
Oh yeah, no,
Which is
not the
also
dirty
called gold
cheap
leaf.
tobacco. Yeah, they are using actual gold. Yes.
I never thought about it before. That the cheap nasty tobacco is named after something that's just really expensive for no reason.
Yeah.
That's quite. I suppose it's supposed to be ironic, but still.
I mean, it was used more for like decoration back in the day rather than people fucking eating it. But there we go.
So was your mum.
Yeah, just shitting out gold into the toilet. Well done, guys. That's really useful. Burko's $1 billion popcorn, priced at around $2,500
Dang.
or £1,900 per gallon tin, or £5 a kernel.
See, my mum buys posh, expensive popcorn, and there's crazy flavours like blue Stilton and other things.
But I wouldn't pay £2,500 for the fucking thing, or
Nah.
£2,000 for
Well,
it.
it's like
at
a
least.
gallon tub, though. I mean, the amount she gets for like the amount she pays for like a little one, it's not crazy to me.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what make is it? What is it?
It's Burko's $1 billion popcorn. It's also on the thing as well.
What?
But I'll type it in so that you
What
can
thing?
see it. It's on the thumbnail.
Oh, okay, got ya.
Burko's $1 billion
Burko's
popcorn.
$1 billion popcorn. It doesn't say like what flavour it was, or was it just the thing you said?
No, it's definitely got a flavour. It's
Oh,
uses organic sugar caramel, Nielsen Macy bourbon vanilla, rare Laso salt, and
Okay.
covered in 23 carat edible gold flakes. Because of course it fucking is.
Damn. Is this going to be another one
Do
where
you
you only
need
get
anything else to get stuck in your teeth when you're eating fucking popcorn?
especially popcorn that looks like that? Yeah, that already looks like it's going to be such a
You're
mess.
just going to have teeth buried into your fucking gums for the rest of your life. That is a terrible idea.
Teeth buried into your gum.
No, sorry, of gold buried into your gums.
Oh,
for the rest
right,
of your life.
okay. Well, you can sell that at least.
Well,
But this is the problem I've been wondering through this gold leaf thing, and it seems like the opportune time to
to bring it up.
to vocalise it. if you're eating a load of gold, am I the only one that's going to be setting up some kind of collection apparatus in my toilet to get it back?
Maybe that's what fatbergs are. It's actually just giant
Fatberg?
lumps of gold, and the fucking government isn't telling us.
Fatbergs?
Yeah.
Is that in someone's stomach or is that in a river?
No, that's in a sewer.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Fatbergs occur when people flush diapers and stuff. Or fucking
yeah,
nappies,
yeah.
I should say, because I'm British.
Yeah, that would be better.
But that's all the ridiculously expensive food I had
I've
for you
had to
today.
flush so many nappies, and I can't imagine if I had to, like the baby nappies. I can't imagine if I tried to flush like an adult nappy down the toilet. That would, oh my god. But yeah, no, they were interesting. They were, to be honest, because it's just. Do you want to get rid of that picture as well?
Oh,
now
yeah.
and go back
It's
onto
just
go
literally-
back onto OBS and get rid of the windows.
It's literally a fucking a world that I probably will never be able to be part of.
Well, no, why would you want? Even if you had the money, why would you even
Well, that's the
want
thing.
to
It's
anyway?
like I don't. If I had even hundreds of thousands of pounds in the bank account,
Yeah.
I still don't think I'd be like, you know what, $2,500 on a fucking popcorn. I'll do it.
Even
It's
yeah,
so stupid.
that's still at least lower compared to some of them. But
That bottle of vodka can fuck off.
yeah, you need loads for like. Yeah, I can't even. The only reason you would do it is if you were trying to show someone how much money you've got and can blow, and
Yeah.
you want to get, I don't know, robbed or something. I don't
Yeah.
know what it would be, or like you're trying to impress Forbes magazine.
Yeah, otherwise
like
it's,
that.
it's fucking stupid.
It's
There's
just
no
some-
reason to have it.
It's just literally something to buy to show people that I have more money than you.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
that's it.
So at least there's a reason behind it.
Yeah.
There's something.
Sort of. I just find it so embarrassing, man.
Yeah, but
Like,
they
there's
can also
people
say
out
I'm
there who
rich,
are like
can't they?
spending money on this kind of shit, and it's like, what? When are you all gonna start being Batman?
I mean, at the same time, though, I know exactly what you're saying, but each to their own. If that's really what makes them happy, man, I don't care.
Yeah.
I've
No,
heard
don't
of-
get me wrong. You know, I can't tell them what to do, but it just seems like such a fucking huge waste of resources to be like, you know what I want to do? I want to shit a fucking rare metal into the toilet.
Yeah, but I mean, it's resources, but who else? It doesn't affect anyone else, so
No,
it's not. Nobody else did. It doesn't matter.
that gold could be used on fucking probably the AI shit to reduce the cost of some of that crap.
I mean, that gold is like pretty worthless as a gold leaf.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, it's
really
not. We're not
crap.
talking 24 carat. We're talking like, cheap ass gold.
Well, it's so thin
Yeah.
that you can.
It's
eat
literally
it.
like micron fucking.
Yeah,
thin,
yeah. I don't think you digest that stuff, so
No,
like
you're just pooping it out.
yeah. So you're eating metal. You can't do that if it was a lot.
No.
It's such a it makes aluminum look like thick metal.
Aluminium. You're not American.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but I don't know. To be honest, let's be fair. I have a disability, an audible
That's true.
disability.
That's true.
I can get away with these
You
things.
can. So, shall we get onto the
Some other stuff?
Yeah.
I had somebody comment on him short the other day. That was it. It was the one where we got loads of views on this talking about your being a fan of a chubby chaser.
Oh yeah.
And there's the one bit in it when I'm like, your missus doesn't watch this, does she? And you're like, no, she doesn't pay attention to anything I do. And somebody commented on it being like, don't worry, nobody watches. I was like, look, ignore the fact of the views.
You're watching.
But that was my response. Was like, he says this as he watches this.
Yeah.
Something like that, I enjoy though responding to people. We get some like fun comments and stuff like on the stuff. I try to get to everyone and do the arts and all that and respond to people now. I've started trying to do it. It's just not natural for me to be like regularly social in that sense.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to do it more in a few things now, as I said, like trying to be like into saying into the ladies again makes it sound like I went gay for it. But
More celibate.
more celibate,
Yeah.
100%, yeah. I went, it was 100% celibate by choice.
You're like a monk.
I did go for a bit because I wanted to not have my life controlled by wanting to bang things.
Yeah,
Because it's hard as a guy to do that.
it is. We
but
have a very, very strong
weak.
drive to want to do that.
we are weak. If a woman decides she's going to bang a dude,
It's almost certain it's going to happen.
yeah. Yeah.
Statistics-wise, there's
Yeah.
just...
In the past, I have tried to resist and not been able to in the end, and just It's just how it goes. I think, if we're built like that, so I'm just
We are.
trying to, and I think I'm just a bit worse sometimes with it because I'm addicted personality. Yeah. So, but I'm trying to, like I said, you should never, in my opinion, just stop doing everything. You just need to figure out ways to control those things. Yeah, I'm never going to take a vagina away like somebody in the same way that some people take like beer.
Take the vagina away.
Yeah, completely. Like some people, I can't drink ever again. I can't take drugs ever again.
Take the vagina away.
That's the thing. All these other addictions.
Can't handle it no more.
All these other addictions, you have to go through all these steps and you can't take it ever again.
Yeah.
But they literally don't make you do that when it comes to sex.
Oh, they do. They do the whole 12-step thing with sex as well.
No, but I mean, you are still allowed to have sex as long as it's only with your wife and
that. That's true, yeah. So it's still like, you can still enjoy it.
yeah, it's so different than the others.
It's like if they were like cocaine, it's like, well, you can't do cocaine anymore, but if it's a fucking party.
That's the thing, that if you were somebody that used to, just take it too much, in my opinion, becoming somebody that can have it like once when you're at a party and not even think about it then for weeks, months, whatever. That's the way you want to get to. Don't tell yourself you can't enjoy life.
I was thinking about this literally today because every so often, and you're gonna laugh at this one. Every so often, while I'm just going through my daily life, I will be struck with a sudden pang to be like, "Oh man, I wish I could play World of Warcraft right now."
I thought it was going to be like a drug thing or something then, but World of Warcraft.
Yeah, World of Warcraft.
Okay. That was another thing on Mr. Beast and Bergen they were talking about.
Yeah, World of Warcraft was so fucking big for me back in the day. I wasn't even good at it. I didn't even play the game properly. I just enjoyed it.
About living in a different world.
Yeah, and experiencing it and doing all the quests and stuff. I loved it. I just loved making new characters and fucking about and mining and shit.
Imagine that if it was you were that age and you were having that now,
with
like plenty of money, you could get a VR headset with it all.
I've got a VR headset.
No, I know, but then imagine if.
If it was then.
Then because I'm guessing then when you were doing it, that wasn't even a thing.
No,
properly.
I barely had anything that could run it.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I'm guessing like they weren't like even when they first came out, for ages it was like nobody really got one.
Yeah.
They're a lot more viable and normalised and just now. Yeah. They're cooler, they're smaller,
But World of Warcraft just sat there in front of the computer for hours and hours and hours.
You're one of them properly.
Yeah, and every so often I get this thing, and it literally feels like the similar kind of thing when I'd quit smoking like tobacco for a while, right? And I'd get this sudden thing out of nowhere, like, oh, I wish I could have a cigarette. It's the same thing. Oh, I wish I could play World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Addiction's weird, dude. It is so fucking weird what the human mind can be like. That's the dopamine I'm looking for.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it just makes a lot of sense to me. Especially with the stuff of how it's going nowadays with the instant gratification of like your Facebook and the likes and all that stuff. Yeah. And when people message, you're supposed to message back like straight away.
I don't do that, yeah.
Well, yeah, the people around me don't know that's something. I proper struggle with that.
Yeah.
I think that's the touch of the tism kind of thing too.
What I do in that situation is I tend to send you like messages, like 2 or 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, you learned this.
And then it's like, well, that's the way it is.
Yeah. If I need to like message, I will. Like when it's needed. Like with the podcast, obviously, it was most of the time or a gig or something. But I do the same with the ladies too, and I'm trying. I say that ladies like I'm actually talking to multiple women. I'm not, unless you count other comics. So I'm trying to sort stuff with that.
Yeah.
See, I'm liking this person too much. I'm already thinking about like, no, I wouldn't talk to other people. Like that's not allowed right now. What the hell? Anyway, let's get off this.
Yeah.
Did you see that thing? I think I saw it on Piers Morgan, but I think it's been a bit of a viral thing.
Right.
This student who, from the sound of it, haven't gone in and looked at the full story, but it seems like I've got the gist of everything. I know the main bit, definitely. That dude went for a job application afterwards, after finishing uni, went for a job, seemed to have got it, and he was offered the job, and his response was, I don't want it, and asked why, it's like, because I don't want to work for a Jew.
Jesus!
Yeah. And then, which obviously, you hear that kind of stuff a lot. He seemed to imply that he was making a bit of a joke anyway, but he also stands by that concept anyway, though.
What? That's not a joke then.
I know. Like he wouldn't actually not have the job because of that, but at the same time he's like, but I don't actually want to work for you, don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, and he went on to have an interview with Piers Morgan. He had like, I haven't watched it all, like a half an hour interview with him where straight away at the beginning he was like,
he will become an influencer. There will be
yeah.
people who will go be like, yeah, right on.
Yeah, he's a new one already, ain't he?
Yeah.
Like, didn't Caligula just go down pretty much? And there's also the space left by Andrew Tate.
Did you say Caligula?
Yeah. Don't know what.
Clavicula. Caligula was the Roman Empire.
Oh, yeah.
That was fucking rapey.
Which
was weird that he picked to put his name after that.
I was confused, Maxine.
Mm-hmm.
What I was doing right then.
Confused, Maxine.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell. But yeah, no, that's yeah.
I forgot what it was now. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, yeah, it was just one of them. It's like just how brazen he was about it all. And you're right though. He will turn into a.
There'll be a load of people who will now follow him on fucking like Telegram or whatever the fuck.
Because it's like that. Who's that one? Nick Fuentes.
Oh yeah, that fucker.
He'll probably move up and
Did you
take
see
like the Andrew Tate holders left now.
Yeah. Did you see what he was doing recently though? You know Andrew Callahan from Channel 5?
No.
The YouTuber guy who goes and like interviews people. He's done lots of like interviews with weird people. He's gone into Palestine recently. He's done lots of sort of
It sounds like
quite good journalism.
It sounds like it might be somebody that when I see them I will know them.
You will, yeah.
But they at Channel 5 though.
And yeah, that's what he calls his thing, is Channel 5 on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I just thought you meant
Andrew,
on Channel 5.
Andrew Callahan. Yeah, that's the guy.
Allegations. That's the
Yeah,
what
he
you
did have
wanted.
allegations. He came out and dealt.
Oh,
with
this fella. Yeah, I've seen this
that
dude
guy.
before.
So basically, that dude did an interview with Nick Fuentes.
Well, I've heard about this.
And, you know, it's quite a reasonable interview, but
Didn't
he
push
decided
back
to have an
enough.
interview partner with him. Do you want to know who he used as his interview partner?
Alex Jones.
Hunter Biden.
Wait, which one Andrew Callahan is? Why?
I don't know.
Oh, just for the shits and giggles.
It seems, I mean, Hunter Biden was making some quite legit points, to be fair, against Nick Fuentes.
Well, you have a lot of time to think when you're on meth.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
it sped up his brain processing for a while, and you know now he's got
Yeah.
some thoughts.
If you're a smart dude, then you can also at the same time, you know, like you can make notes like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying from experience.
He's gone on. All I'm saying is he's definitely gone on some Wikipedia rabbit holes while he's been messed up or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I think I heard someone else talking about that actually.
Or cracked up, wasn't it? Yeah.
We're going to the young Philly thing as well, though. To make sure, I'm saying good part of my head to make sure we don't forget.
Okay.
But talking about like the conspiracies and that, I saw a new conspiracy theory pop up that I'd never heard before
Okay.
during the Joe Rogan and Forrest Gallant recent podcast the other day.
Okay.
Which
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
Forrest Gallant. I enjoy watching his stuff.
Yeah.
You know Dave?
Yeah. The wildlife guy.
Yeah, wildlife
Yeah.
dude. I'll put a thing up for people if they don't, in case they don't know what it is. But yeah, so Forrest Gallant, he was on talking to talking to Rogan. Oh shit, what was it now? It's gone out of my head because I started looking at that. Oh yeah. Yeah, so the new conspiracy theory. I can't remember exactly who said it first. I think it was Forrest mentioning it to Joe. Yeah, because he was explaining it to him. But the idea that pandas aren't real, pandas are fake conspiracy. Because what it seems...
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Or like, say fake, or like maybe genetically engineered to eat the bamboo that's like just overgrown everywhere.
And how would they have done that back in the 40s?
Oh, you can do stuff like that if you were lucky.
If you were lucky.
Yeah, if you
These
were,
motherfuckers were on fucking like David Attenborough programs in the 50s. They didn't have genetic engineering down then.
Well, I didn't say they had it down, but this was China.
This is. No.
I don't know how it came about. I don't know how it came about.
Absolutely
No,
not.
we're not it's not finished.
I categorically
finished.
refuse this.
The idea, though, is where it comes from. As to why or how, I don't know. But the
Right.
actual conspiracy itself, though, comes from the fact that everything like I think it was pre-war kind of time they said or something.
Right.
There was no mentions whatsoever of pandas, full stop. There was nothing, zero, like, you know, in proper nature, because they're talking about all the animals of China and all this. No, zero mentions of panda anywhere until, like, you know, like, something like 50 years ago, that kind of time frame they were talking about.
Right.
50 is what's actually in my head. So I know it was quite recent.
But did they just call it something different and then everyone started calling it a panda?
Well, there was just, no, I mean, it's just China, isn't it? So it wouldn't have been in English anyway.
No, that's true.
But it could have been still in the same
And also,
sense,
like,
so
they're
whatever
only in
they
a
say.
small area.
Description
like,
more than anything, do I? Because they
Yeah.
had different names back then.
Like, for
'cause-
example, I was listening to David Attenborough's autobiography, and like he was talking about seeing animals that no one had ever fucking seen before, and like people said were mythical almost.
Yeah.
That are like common today. Like they didn't know what the Komodo dragon was going to look like when they saw about it. Very few people had seen him. They just heard there was this giant
Yeah.
monitor lizard somewhere.
I wonder if that's just because so many people got eaten all the time.
Yeah,
from them.
I mean, it's the locals would tell other people, and then that would spread. But like,
They did
it was
get
always
attacked.
like rumor until David Attenborough turned up and sort of went, "That's a Komodo dragon, everyone."
Well, not to everyone, because there's that one like island where they do live around people. They have them for ages, but obviously they weren't. That
Oh, that's
wasn't
the same
known.
island.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, that's the same island.
I said they weren't. So there's people around them. But yeah, the wider world.
Yeah. Those people go out and tell other people. Yeah.
Yeah. So the pandas are fake conspiracy is a tongue-in-cheek internet theory
Yeah.
that claims giant pandas aren't real animals at all. They're people in costumes, animatronics, or a government hoax.
Yeah, the thing is,
so you don't know exactly what
I've
they are.
literally seen pandas giving birth back in like the 2000s. So it's
Yeah,
not
but you
AI,
can do that.
It's
You
not,
just spray paint some normal bears. To be fair, back then the hoaxes, I don't see how, but you spray paint some normal like black bears or something, and they give birth.
You go ahead and spray paint a bear, mate. You enjoy yourself. I'm
They have
not, I'm not
thingy.
taking part.
They have a thingy. What do they call it?
Tranquilizer.
Tranquilizer gun.
Yeah.
And I mean, I say spray paint because I'm just trying to be, you know, like easy to explain. But realistically, what they actually do is use a special type of something peroxide,
Right.
bleach.
Oh,
they bleach
right.
shit.
So it's just a black bear that they've bleached.
Bleach the pattern. Yeah, exactly.
Like they're getting him ready for a sequel to fucking Point Break.
So, I mean, some claim they're not real. What was that you said? What was this you said?
They're giving him bleached blonde hair like he's getting ready for a sequel to Point Break.
I can't feel that with you. Is that
What the
Gary
fuck?
Busey?
What?
Yeah.
My brother in Christ. I mean,
See, that's where you're wrong right there. That everything about that, other than maybe brother, could be included if you really wanted to take a stretch, because everyone's related, really.
that's just become my new thing because of all the sudden Christian people like Russell Brand going around like my brother in Christ. I gotta be like my brother in Christ. Like when someone's done something fucking stupid on a roundabout, I just go my brother in Christ. Oh, I broke myself again.
So I was just, it was good though, because you were covering the fact that I was typing for something then.
Oh man,
So I just having a
I
quick
thought that was
look.
quite a good Russell Brand as well. To be honest, that was pretty.
That
cool.
was a good Russell
Yeah,
Brand,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's quite easy to
It's quite easy to do.
start. But you know,
And you, my darling, will not know anything, but I will remember your name because I'm a dirty bastard who will do you when you're 16.
oh, I don't know what the hell Joe Rogan's on about here. Or Parish got on to anyway. They're talking about him fucking 2000 AD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 200 AD, sorry. Okay, so fuck that shit. It's
They're
stupid as shit. It's
pandas existed, all right?
Yeah, pandas.
are a thing.
Most definitely.
They were not
did
going
exist.
down this rabbit hole of do
Yeah.
birds exist, Australia isn't real, and the Earth is fucking flat, okay? Pandas are real.
You mentioned somebody a second ago. I was going to jump on something. I was going to mention something. There was a person you just mentioned when we were talking about that then. Who was it?
Oh, I can't remember.
Okay, whatever.
Why the fuck would I remember that
Because I
anymore?
was about to try and shove another segue in. And now I'm having to try and go back in time to remember what was said. And I feel like if that's the segue, you're trying to find, then it's probably not true.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're thinking, oh, do I need to go back in time to find it, or you're thinking maybe the things that I did there weren't the right ways to go about things to
Right.
find it, or to do this, or maybe I thought somebody was letting me do this, but they're
Right.
actually letting me do something else, and I
Right.
got confused.
Yeah.
Well, you might just be a bit young, and you might just be filling yourself up for disappointment. Young Philly, I'm there, I'm there still, I'm there.
You got it in the
We're
end.
there. We kind of got there. I might have been
You
a
got close enough. And
I may have
said
been.
the words.
I may have drank or something and been a bit asleep at the wheel or something while doing it. You know,
Oh dear.
I was a bit unsober at the wheel, let's say, but
Yeah.
I got there. We got there in one piece.
Wow.
We did get there. So Young Philly, man, apparently a rapper.
Yeah.
Sure, that's an opinion right there.
Yeah.
YouTuber, as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
Just
Well,
know,
that's the path now, isn't it?
for people that aren't good at rap. Yeah.
You don't go from the streets to the rap booth anymore.
No, you go from the streets to the ring to the pen.
No,
to
you
the-
go
from the
from
street
you
to
go
the king
from
to the pen to the ring.
you go from your parents' like house in a bedroom to a multi-million-dollar mansion,
Yeah,
and then you start deciding that you are now the greatest rapper of all time.
I know what you're saying, because that's like, you know, more
It's
like,
like cutting out steps in the Kanye process.
yeah, because it's kind of what you're saying. But they got into it, never expecting to be able to be an actual rapper. They just got into YouTube, got famous, got a following, and then decided they were going to become a singer.
Yeah, it's like, well, I've got
KSI.
money and I've always wanted to be a rapper. I'm going to do some rap.
This is essentially like the KSI effect. That's what
Yeah.
this is.
It happens all the time. There's so many YouTubers who are like, and I don't know if you know, but I've released an album. And don't get me wrong, I'm definitely doing that as well. But mine's going to be more in like an Al Yankovic kind of way. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
doing
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Funny shit, you know.
I mean, same possibly too, but as you know, my acts already involve musical comedy.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's only going to increase, that is. I think at the very least, I'm the one that you can say definitely can bring out an album. And you as well, because you've been doing like your PAMT stuff. So
Oh
you've
yeah,
already- you got,
PAMT. I've got one so far. I've got two other in the chamber that I need to get
Yeah.
done.
so you got form as well.
Yeah.
But Young Philly, don't know when he decided to rap, but I guess it's been decided for him to stop.
Oh.
Well, no, not in that way, because despite the long trial, he's lost like 2 years of his life, but he was found not guilty on all counts of raping. Which personally, from the thing, I haven't seen it all, but personally, good, because this is what we
If
said
he's been
earlier.
acquitted, then he's been acquitted.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's the legal process.
She's acknowledged the fact, and like I think I already told you the story before as well, about how desperate she was to try and get up to him in the VIP bit.
Right.
DJ was saying, but she kept coming up, and he's like, no, you got to wait until the light comes on, it confirms they're ready. You know, somebody else can go back up or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was just, like obsessed, just didn't stop.
Right.
And then they went in. Eventually, they did decide to have sex together very quickly. And then it seems somewhere along the line she had consent to give her either love bites or do a bit of choking or a bit of rough sex. The idea of how far it went is really kind of
Hard to say.
it is hard to say.
He said, she said. Yeah.
She wasn't bothered by it at all to begin with,
Yeah.
until days and days later when her family was saying she should be.
Right.
But it's like there was a thingy done on her to have a look for any signs of sexual violence and all that, and she didn't
Have any of them.
have signs
Right.
to go with that. She just, and it seems that once he didn't keep talking to her, then she suddenly had an issue.
Yeah.
You know, he's one of them. And luckily, it did seem as though that was acknowledged by the court in the end. But also because apparently the consent part, though, came from what I listened to, a law person, like a lawyer type person, talking about it. It was in court. And I hope this is just an Australia thing, because this happened in Australia. That it was like a standing from like a 50s court case, I think it
Right.
was. Or, no, 90s, 97. I mean, because it flashed up in the thing, she said it wrong. Either 97 or 93.
Regardless.
Yeah, sorry. But, fuck, I lost it in a bit. The non-consent thing is that basically she gave him consent to hurt her. but the court's argument is that you can't give someone consent to criminally hurt you. As soon as they do it, it doesn't matter if you've consented. As far as the court's concerned, you can't consent to being hurt.
But what counts as criminal?
Well, it's more the consent, like, the consent doesn't count, so as soon as you've assaulted someone, done anything,
right,
then that, you know.
Yeah, that's the
That's
thing
what
with the
they're saying.
cannibal thing. Like, you can't both agree to be eaten by someone else, you know, because that's still a crime.
Yeah. That's essentially it, but to a really
to a smaller
minute
degree,
level.
yeah. That's not the way to deal
He
with
got-
a situation where
No.
someone doesn't want to.
He still got done for two things of GBH or just assault. I think just assault.
Right.
Which even that those because it seems like he was saying they were love bites that he gave her. They said something about some of them breaking the skin.
Yeah, but that happens with
That
some.
it can happen with a love
Yeah.
bite anyway, yeah. And apparently there was some, hand on throat involved. As I said, that's so
fairly
goddamn
common,
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Women ask for that.
no, legit, man.
Yeah.
Like, I've been with so many women that have asked for
Yep.
it. Like, it's so common. Take
It's
it from a
very
slag.
common,
It's
yeah.
common.
It's very common.
Especially as the years go on, as more and more.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Mhm.
But I mean, as I say, that if you
We're waiting for sentencing, for
Yeah.
that. So it'll be a few days before we know what he's getting for the assault.
regardless,
but
not the way to deal with a situation if you don't want someone to fuck you, to follow them, to fuck them, and then to take them to court.
It all seems so.
It seems weird,
It was a bad president because it was almost implying you can just do that to these people.
and it's fine. Yeah,
It was obvious she was gagging for
You
it.
know what's a better way
She
of dealing
acknowledged
with
it.
it?
Mm.
The way that people have been dealing with Usher recently.
Mm.
Have you seen that? Oh, mate, go to YouTube. This will finish us off.
Usher. I've got a few bits that I did mention to be fair though already
Oh
that
shit,
we should.
yeah. But we're like 2 hours in.
No, well you say that, but we
Yeah.
started we had it on just on a zero stream for like 20 minutes.
It wasn't 20, was it?
It was quite long.
Oh, okay.
20 at the at least, at the most.
Go ahead with your thing. Go ahead. I was just worried because I thought I'd taken up all the time.
No.
But yeah, I can
It's good
talk.
to try and
Let's
get
go
through
to
the
this.
trending stuff. At
Let's
least.
go to this stuff anyway, because like
So, what
literally
was it
this
again?
this works.
Usher.
So Usher rejection.
I didn't know he was even in the news at the moment.
No, this is just something I've seen on Reddit a couple of times.
Okay. I didn't know whether he's actually still doing much at the. Oh, he's actually still performing.
Keep going down. Keep down. Where is it?
Is it a short or?
It should be. There's a video of it. There's a
Oh,
video of this. There we go.
I say this seems to be
You
around
see
a lot.
that bit in
This
the
stuff
bottom
here.
right? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm
that's,
seeing
that's,
this a lot.
That's what we're looking for in the video.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. He was asking her to do something.
So literally, Usher has this thing,
Oh, I
if
think
you're
it's
not
here.
aware,
I think it's here.
when he's on stage, where he'll like pick a woman out the crowd, and he'll like bump up, turn the music off because it is music.
Right, good point. Good point. Yeah. I'll put the audio on and off when we find
But
it.
he has a
explain.
full bed on stage, and during his act, he gets a woman to come up on stage with him,
Right.
and he like makes out with the woman, and they pretend to do some stuff and
Yeah.
all that kind of shit, right?
Right.
On almost every single occasion, they have been like, "Yeah, that's fine. I'm down with that. That's cool. Yeah, that's basically it there." And
Down with what though exactly?
down with the process, like every
What is-
single like the women who come up on the stage.
Yeah, but what is the
This
process
is an interesting one though, because this woman has been brought up on stage by Usher,
Oh.
and Usher is just let it play.
then? I mean, it was.
Oh no,
just-
there it
this-
is.
this-
That's the bit. That's the bit.
That was an intro bit.
Yeah, no, that's
what
the
I'm
bit
getting
there.
to.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so
Okay.
they bring
Ready
her
when
up
you
on stage. Keep the music off as well, by the way. So.
Oh, but we're gonna have to hear him talking to her though.
No, you're not. You're going to see exactly what's happening. Trust
Okay.
me. Just
I don't think there's music.
no, there is. There's just trust. So
And
look,
he's
he goes
going
in
to
for the
kiss her.
lean. He goes into the lean to kiss her because this is what he does on every single one.
Yeah, he's still singing.
Yeah,
away.
you definitely.
You can play it for like 3 or 4 seconds. Fine.
Honestly, it's not. They will.
No, you can. You
But
can.
anyway, look, he leans in and she leans back, looking away with like this really detached smile.
Oh yeah, that's the best way. See, I want to hear that.
I don't think she want to be on the stage.
If you know what's going on, why would she get on stage and do all that? Is the idea she's supposed to like start like getting with like kissing and all that kind of shit,
and macking out and stuff like that? That's
for
part of the
the
Usher show.
performance?
Yeah.
It kind of just seems like it's like essentially forcing yourself on somebody in front of everyone.
Because they're kind of in a position where they can't say no.
Yes, a lot of them will feel like that.
Implications.
Yeah, the implications. But but can we say that though? Considering this girl was like, no. I know his reaction was like embarrassing her in front of everyone, essentially.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know.
So I think he's trying to be playful, but there's definitely like a touch of like, why did you come up here?
Yeah, which is, I mean, did she know that was, you know, does everybody know that's what's going to happen, you know?
That's part of the thing. That's always been a very common thing at an Usher gig.
Yeah, yeah. How many times has she been to an Usher gig before?
Probably not. I mean, she looks quite young.
She does look quite young,
she
to
looks
be
a lot
fair.
younger than Usher, let's put it that way.
Yeah. I mean, what does she think, I wonder, is happening
fucking
right
lean
here?
in and
He was doing the 90% then, expecting her to do the rest.
yeah.
Like most women would do in that situation, or he's expected
like,
throughout his
they all
life.
have up to this point.
Yeah.
But this woman isn't the
They're like
only
open-
person to.
She opened her legs though,
Yeah.
but then again, she didn't know what he was going to do.
Told her to.
Yeah.
But
normally, if a guy says open your legs, it's not something you normally
the
just
way
do.
she just leans.
Yeah, she's
back.
just fully like no.
No.
See, that's actual uncomfortableness of somebody making advances on you, not when Bobby Lee does it with talk show hosts.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's been some, but the ones that people always talk about, not so much.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this isn't the only person who has rejected Usher recently.
Oh, really?
He was also sat next to some celebrity. I can't remember her fucking name now.
Mm.
But she was also annoyed by the fact that Usher was going on to her.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't know if it's going to be here.
It could be Ruby Rose.
I think it might be. No, was it Ruby Rose? It might be Ruby Rose.
19-year-old chick. Okay, look.
Did you say 16? Oh, 19. Okay. I mean, I see that you have tattoos. You know, I had a tattoo at the age of 16. What you say?
This is a weird fucking thing to do in a concert. In my opinion.
I agree. I don't even get what it is.
Well, he's one of those old
You know, it's
school
weird.
R&B guys.
Yeah.
It's all about like,
Yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong, all that kind of shit. You know?
It's like he's just sizing up whether you can bring it to the hotel afterwards or not.
Yeah, it
That's
really
what that
does
felt
feel like that.
Don't do it in
Yeah.
Australia, I guess, if you're going to do it.
That black guy in the back right there.
Yeah.
They can just see his head. He's looking at someone else's phone. He's like, "This
Yeah.
is weird, man."
Yeah. You know, I don't like young Philly, but I don't like these situations. Well, I say I don't like him. I don't have much of an opinion on him. I just saw him
Yeah.
on a few Sidemen things when I first discovered them. Like, you know, like around the pandemic kind of time or whatever. He was there a few times and then disappeared, and then I learned what happened, you know. I say like 2 years, so. Yeah, just. But then that, it's like, they're the one they should be going for.
Yeah,
In
it
my
seems a bit
opinion.
R. Kelly, doesn't it?
It seems extremely R. Kelly,
Yeah.
It seems kind of messed up.
It's surprising that Usher's been sort of under the radar for this long. I don't think he's
Hmm.
going to be the under the radar anymore.
Did you see that BBC ad then? I didn't actually ask you that in the end.
The which one?
The BBC ad?
Oh, I've seen like clips of it. I've not.
I'm not going
sat
to
down
play
and
it, I
watched the
don't
whole
think.
thing.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it for the one to play because he said we're in low on time. There's other things that are a bit more interesting. But I mean, just the idea of it anyway, though. Like, if you want to watch it, just go on. It's on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a 4-minute video. It's like a song.
Well, what has the
Ramesh Song and
BBC
Nathan.
done for us?
Yeah,
well, I'll tell
that's
you
it.
what. Yeah.
What has the BBC done for us? There's a bunch of cameos and crap in there.
And don't get me
But-
wrong. Yes, in the past, the BBC has done a lot for us. It's kind of not doing what it's supposed to anymore.
Well, no, don't get me wrong. It's still doing a lot for us right now. It's just not stuff we want.
Yeah.
It's doing stuff. I mean,
I don't
serial
really
killers
trust-
do stuff for you.
Yeah. I don't really trust the BBC News anymore. It feels like it's just another arm of whatever government happens to be in power at the time.
Yeah, because it is.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
we've
if
seen that change in our lifetime, which is the interesting
yeah,
part.
that's what's crazy. Also, like, if Reform did win at the next election, the next day, all of the anti-Reform propaganda on the BBC would stop. I'm not.
Well, it depends. It might take a bit longer than that.
It would.
Because it's like, you know, like even when Trump got in and he was the president, all their media was still going on it for a while.
Yeah,
Because maybe it's ran by
maybe.
one side, or that's a different country, though.
I don't know. I think
It'd be interesting to see.
I think you'd see the change very quickly.
It'd be
If it
very
wasn't, if it
interesting.
wasn't overnight, it would be very quick. It would go from like halfway across in the middle of the election, and by the time it got to fucking, you know, halfway through the next year, they'd be licking the boot hole like anyone else.
Could it just be more of a case of they will just literally bow the knee now to anyone who's in power?
Seems to be, yeah.
More like that, rather than what being controlled by one particular thing, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's just they
And
are
again,
just
I'm not necessarily saying I
dropping the
want
soap.
Reform to win. I don't know who I want to win at the next election at this point.
Oh, it's too far away to decide anything.
Well, exactly, but like, hopefully Andy Burnham won't be shit.
I kept seeing something recently about because you know, goddamn, what's his name? Nigel Farage is doing that local election thing, the re-election for himself because of something.
It's because he was under investigation, but if you go out and then come back in, the investigation ends. Apparently.
People have this skeptic kind of view all the
Yeah,
time.
I
He was
know,
under
but,
investigation anyway.
That's why I
for
said
something.
apparently.
Yeah.
Like
No,
allegedly, I suppose
yeah.
I should have said.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
believe that.
I don't
I
know
think
what
it's
the
just
story is because I don't care enough.
yeah. There's a certain amount of time you have to do it in, and if you pick the best time when you think you're going to get done, going to get through, then it's just kind of smart to do that.
Also, I've just got to the point
And-
now where if anyone tells me that I should outright reject anyone's ideas from the media,
From the media telling you this.
yeah,
you
I
mean. Yeah, I don't like that.
I disagree with it immediately. And again, I don't like Nigel Farage. I think he's a cunt. But I don't necessarily think that the UK doesn't need
That's
a
one word we're
reform,
trying
and I
to
don't
say.
think that the fucking Labour.
You
are
don't
necessarily-
think the UK needs reform?
No, I don't.
Not the party or the
I
word.
I do need. Yeah, I don't think they necessarily need reform as a party.
Oh,
But
the party.
we do need
Oh.
reform, is what I'm saying.
We don't need the party reform, but we do need reforming in
Yeah,
some manner.
of some kind. Like,
Yeah.
at least they're pointing in that direction. At least they're saying something's wrong here.
Yeah, some of the stuff I have learnt as well about what Labour's supposed to do, I've realised does go with my stuff a lot more than I
Yeah.
thought. But anyway, let's stop with like the
That's
opinions on
politics,
that
isn't it?
though. Yeah, the actual opinions.
It's politicky.
Because there's something much better I wanted to show you. Will you do me a favour actually though with this, because of how cool it is? I don't want to have you see it before it's ready to, to see it. So can you close your eyes? Cover away. Like,
I'm
don't ruin it.
closing my eyes.
I mean, when I
Can
said
see a fucking thing that's in front of me, and I could now be blind, like a daredevil. I kick her ass in alleys, 'cause I can see everything but the screen.
I am actually having a bit of trouble finding it.
Oh,
weirdly,
balls!
I'll be able to find it because I'll know it when I see it.
Right,
But
but
it's
in the meantime,
kind of weird that I
I
can't
spend
see
the
it.
rest of my days like Stevie Wonder.
I mean, have a good look, and if not, then you might as well bring your eyes back out anyway. If I
Eyes are out.
can't find a photo quickly. As at the moment, I'm just seeing the old stuff. I'm not seeing the new. There's been basically.
There's new Bigfoot.
There's new photos of Bigfoot on a trap camera. One where he's like, say the trap camera was, I don't know, by that window over there. I know
Right.
people can't see that, but that's like, what, 6 feet away?
Yeah.
And then there's one right up close on the next one, like right face up on a HD trap camera. And it's just very interesting because if you were going to make a fake one, it doesn't look like what you'd imagine you were going to make it look like.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be a legitimate dude. Why am I not finding it though? I think it's going to be easier. I saw it on something on this.
On the YouTubes.
Yeah. Or have you seen that robot as well?
Oh yeah.
Just going.
Yeah. I've seen the scatty jumpy robot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The one that looks like one of the old school robot dogs, but now it can skate while it's running. It's fucking terrifying. There's no way you can escape it. It's not. It's gonna just get you.
Mhm. Well, this is kind of weird. I always find it so weird when something's there and all of a sudden you go and search for it the next day and it's just gone
Yeah.
everywhere.
It always seems a bit weird, doesn't it?
What was it even on? I'm having trouble trying to think what it was even on. It must have been on that. No, it wasn't. I think it was just a... That's not it. It's like that close though, you know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
This is so strange. This was on a few things I saw it like literal days ago, and I'm not seeing it anywhere now. No. 26, I guess. Oh, it's the clearest like thing of because you know I'm not a fan of Bigfoot and stuff.
No, you're not a Bigfoot believer.
I'm not even that not a believer as well. It's just it wouldn't even really care that much if it was. I think the idea of people thinking it being this interdimensional being is kind of mental.
Yeah, I think that's dumb.
That might be it actually. I think that's it. That is actually it.
That's it.
Yeah. That is it. It's missing the first photo, and it's not a good quality one just because it's on Facebook. Remember, Facebook's shit quality.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's that photo there I want to actually see properly because that's the interesting one.
Looks like a Thundercat.
It looks weird. Oh, okay. So this 2026 Bigfoot footage is too clear. Well, that's not the same picture
That's a
then.
different one, yeah.
Yeah, they're not the same one. What the hell? How is it on the comment or here we go? No.
Nope.
What
Fake. Someone just
the
put-
fuck? How did that even happen?
Just go back to the image. We've got
Yeah.
enough on that image. We'll be fine.
I mean, let's just see what's
So-
here. Oh, that's it more up close, but that's actually better. Oh, it's TikTok though. I don't know if that will
That's
work
fine.
again.
I mean, it looks interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, if you were gonna make a fake Bigfoot and take a photo up close and all that in the night, I don't feel like you'd make it look like that.
No.
Is it just something else though that's just playing tricks? It's like an optical illusion for something else? Because it
Is
just
it just a
doesn't...
really scratty looking old man with a rotten nose?
I mean, there is one where it's further away
It's got,
in the
looks
other
like
one
he's got
though.
ears almost like up by his fucking side as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I think this is the first bit. Yeah, this is the first bit.
Where's the rest of his body?
That's what I was thinking when I saw it. It didn't look like a full body. Is it just because it's not on, because it's not illuminated though?
Or maybe he's behind some leaves in that bit. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Because at first, when I first saw it, I thought it was some kind of messed up lion.
Yeah, that's why I said it looks like a Thundercat almost.
Yeah, you did say that actually, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I did, before I saw it was supposed to be Bigfoot and saw that one. But like, yeah, here you'd expect more shoulders, wouldn't you?
But also, it's like the
Unless
problem is with this, you just
long neck.
immediately like, well, it could be AI.
Yeah, that's also another issue. It did show the cameras though where it came from. Like apparently there's been some kind
yeah,
of
but you
stuff
can
on
give
it.
AI an image and then say, put a Bigfoot-looking thing in here. You know?
Yeah. But once again, though, I also kind of think if AI was going to come up with something, scanning internet, come up with a generic image for Bigfoot, would it look like that?
No.
It's not the classic Bigfoot image.
It does also look like very similar to like a chimp.
But also at the same time, it doesn't, though. That
No,
doesn't
exactly,
look like...
yeah.
That looks so much more human.
Yeah, it's just in between the two. It's
Yeah.
like... It is sort of... If you were going to see a Bigfoot, you kind of expect it to look a bit like that. Because it's not the cartoony one that you see. It's not the fucking costume that you see every day. But you can see how someone, if they saw this in the dark...
Peterson Gimli film, it's not that.
Yeah, if you could see if someone saw one of these in the dark, you could see how they might try to produce something that looked like it. And if they were a shit artist, which a lot of these people are, then they wouldn't be able to reproduce something that looked anything like this, you know?
Yeah. I would like to know how close this was. Oh, look, he caught the Chinese Bigfoot on his trail cam in China and then made the mistake of... I don't remember that actually being in China.
China.
What the hell is that?
That looks...
Oh, is that... I did hear there was video.
That seems more AI when I see it moving.
That's so weird. I don't know how to feel about that. I completely forgot that there was video to it.
The lighting looks weird to me.
Could it just be a trap cam with its own?
I suppose the light could be coming in from the right or the left, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's got something set up for it. But you're right, though. I mean, that's it's a fair point to make.
It looks almost like it's superimposed in there.
It does, doesn't it? Like, I thought at one point, like, this was, like, been added over, this bit. It does kind of... But then again, at the same time, though, you know what? The one issue I have with it, though, with that idea, is the amount of times when I've looked at something with, like... You know, like on games, when something has that Motion Plus,
Yeah.
but it's on, like, a TV that isn't built to deal with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And say if it's a copy of a copy... Or just not. Sometimes you look at real stuff with really good cameras and it looks fake.
I just don't know what the
You know what I
angle
mean there, though?
is, though, with this thing as well. Is it
The
like
what?
crouched down?
Yeah.
Is it behind a...
I think it's behind
snowdrift?
something. See, when it goes, then it's really strange. Its shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. Let me try and pause
It's
that.
like it's fucking got something on its back.
Or is that like a horn? You know, oh, not a horn, sorry. Some fluff or just... That bit there you on
Yeah.
about? Yeah, what is that? But obviously we can see how big its shoulder is though from that at least. Do you know what I mean? To give it its shape a bit more.
Yeah.
Because if that's moving with it, it's got to be like that big. And then the same on that side. So obviously this must be like peering over something. You're right, it does feel weird,
The
this
angle just
foreground.
feels weird.
It is getting a bit of uncanny valley kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that could be because it's real. And they do say, just some of the stories about Bigfoot is they will sometimes see it and they don't even know why they're nervous. It's like, I've heard people talk about it, you know,
Yeah.
if it is real. Like,
'Cause it's not quite human, but it looks human, yeah.
and also the fact of it could be something that we had encounters with instinctually back, you know.
Yeah.
However long ago.
I get that, but this, I don't know, the angles seem weird. The
it is
light
strange.
seems weird.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you there at all. Let's see if there's any more to it.
Is, without exaggeration, the most unsettling piece of Bigfoot footage to come out of Asia.
Is it?
I mean, I find it hard to disagree with him there, to be fair.
I don't know if I'm buying it.
I'm not saying that I'm fully buying it, but I find it really interesting.
And by the time the screen
I mean, it could also, though, like you said, just be somebody in an awesome costume.
But he's
Because of
also
how human
zoomed
the
in
eyes look.
and added grain so that it looks more...
Well, it is nice, you say that. You need only brand new, like,
Yeah, but I
quad
didn't
cameras
think it looked
have
this
nice...
grainy when we saw it on the previous...
He's zoomed in right now, remember?
Yeah, I know he's... I don't know.
You know what, when
Yeah,
it's
you're
like
right,
when
maybe,
you zoom in.
Maybe, yeah.
and re-upload spread far enough to reach
Zooming in slow down as well makes it look even worse.
already been
Yeah.
quietly taken down. That happens a lot with this
Oh,
stuff.
let's have a look. Hear that again then. What was that?
Post Screenshots and re-upload spread far enough to reach me. The original time, few hundred views when it started. Within days, it had thousands, and by the time the screen already been.
That's
depending on how you
interesting.
Look at it, is
Yeah, let's have a look on ChatGPT because it might. The reason we might not be seeing anything else about it somewhere is maybe because it's already been debunked.
Yeah.
Has the Asia Bigfoot 2026 video been
Debunked.
Yes. If you're referring to often called a video circulate online, then no, it has not been conclusively debunked, but it also hasn't been authenticated. Well, it can't really. There isn't a scientific consensus that it's genuine. A few things worth noting: there's been no independent verification of the video's origin, location, or chain of custody. No physical evidence has been produced to support it, and some online investigators have argued the figure's movement and proportions are consistent with a person in a costume, while others would disagree. I don't know how I feel about that, because
I don't
there's
think
something
it seems
weird
like a
and
person in a
creepy about
costume
it.
at all.
Yeah, there's something too creepy
The way
about
it
it.
moves, it doesn't. I think it. I don't know. It feels like it might be.
It's just, I feel like, is there not like... With,
But
with,
there hasn't
with,
been a published forensic
Yeah.
analysis that definitively proves it's a CGI AI or generated AI generated hoax.
Yeah. Or, but then at the same time, like I said, there's also, then there wouldn't be one saying there hasn't been, that it doesn't,
No.
there isn't either. Do you know what I mean? You can't say that because there
Yeah.
hasn't been one either way. If you haven't looked at it to see if it is CGI, AI or a hoax, then there's also not been one to see. I'm not defending it there.
No, I know what you mean. It's.
It probably moves it with the
I
documentary.
mean, it
technical
looks
documentary
great.
film,
The thing in certain like angles and bits. In
Oh,
it.
that was it. Yes. Sorry, the bit why I originally saw this was because there was also this documentary came out called Capturing Bigfoot, which I haven't seen, but I've heard about the claims in it that the people that made the Gimli Patterson.
Gimlin. Yeah, it says
Was
that.
it on there? Where is it?
1976 Patterson Gimlin film.
Right, 1967.
67. Sorry.
You're dyslexic.
Yeah.
Patterson Gimlin film was staged because they saying that they found someone in the family of one of them, I think it was Patterson, in the family like generations later, found a safe in the house after one of them had died as an old man, and in the safe found a rehearsal footage of them doing it, and showed pictures from it, and they look completely different, to be honest. The suits, like, it's just been widely kind of agreed, it's kind of been debunked.
I'm probably gonna have to get going.
That's fine. Yeah, I think that's a good thing to end on because
Yeah,
we're looking
'cause
at.
it's interesting. I
a
mean, the
very
thing is,
interesting
do I believe in Bigfoot yet? No.
I'm not saying I believe in him
but
at all,
it's-
you know.
that is some cool ass footage of whatever.
I actually really, I did not realise there was clear. Well, I hadn't seen the video footage, but that kind of just changes it a bit to me because I can kind of see how its body is proportioned now to make it big. Knowing it's in Asia, it looks more like what I would imagine a Yeti to look like rather than Bigfoot. I thought it was somewhere different. That changes it as well for me. But it's almost too good to be true. But there's just something strangely off-putting about it. But you know what I feel like, though? If this actually came from AI, right, this is my issue with it, would it not have... It would go through a commercial generative AI thing.
And
Surely there's some metadata in there that shows that.
Well, that's the point. They've done the forensics on it, and they haven't been able to consistently say that it doesn't.
Well, no, haven't they said that
And
they haven't done the
it does.
forensics?
No, they say that they haven't. Look, if you go up, it goes. As of now, there hasn't been a published forensic analysis that definitively proves. If you go down, it is a
right.
CGI. AI
There hasn't been a
generated
published
one,
forensic that
So we don't know whether
definitively
it has or
is.
hasn't. But
That's what I mean, yeah, we don't know either way.
yeah,
But I feel like, if it was, it should even just say in the metadata or something. It shouldn't be hard to find it if it's
I
there.
don't know if it's that simple.
I don't know either, yeah. That's the thing.
Especially if you've copied it and pasted it and changed it.
Yeah. And considering, like they said, actually the original uploader and all that hasn't been found yet, but it was already screen recorded and all that.
Yeah,
Could have been one of these people that were talking about it that was actually the original poster.
it could be.
Who knows? But it's like you said, it's annoying. That's what makes AI kind of annoying because
Because it ruins all this. Stuff.
yeah, because we don't know.
But it does seem suspicious that we've never seen a
Mm.
really good
Mm.
close-up video of fucking Bigfoot, and then as soon as AI's become a major thing and
Yeah.
it starts to look realistic, suddenly there's one's
yeah,
face.
yeah. And it does remind. I'm getting real flashbacks of something like that in the Never-Ending Story or something very
Oh yeah,
similar.
there's lots of things that have got similar looks. Like
Yeah.
the dragon that he rides in
Yeah.
that looks a little bit like a cat dragon thing.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, there's lots of different things that have got similar looks.
It's really-
As I said, like the Thundercats as well.
Yeah.
Like,
If it is real though, people should be descending on the area now, wherever it is, if
Well-
they even know.
I don't think they are. I think that's part of what proves it for me.
Well, if they might not even
Oh,
know.
it could be China though, isn't it? It's China, so
It's China,
maybe.
yeah.
But anyway, I
Anyway,
should
yeah,
probably
yeah.
get myself moving.
Yeah,
So
we'll
that
there.
has been Squishy Logic for this week.
It has indeed.
I thank you very much for joining us.
Say for this week, but they just come out when they.
Well, they
come
do.
out
They
and
come out whenever we
streams.
basically get around to doing them.
Yeah, the streams more
Um,
often as well. Obviously.
Yeah, but regardless, we have got through the entire episode, and you've got through it with us if you have.
If you did, and if you didn't,
What's
then
wrong with you?
I hope you fall over into some nettles.
Yeah,
Well, come back and watch some stuff. Come back and check out some shorts. I don't care much. I love you long time then.
Yeah.
I'll even lick your butthole depending on who you are.
Don't.
Why did you sound like a pinball going through a machine? Then? Good impersonation, but
Yeah. Anyway, that's been
Quick.
Squishy
So
Logic for
quick.
this week. Thank you very much for joining
God, I
us.
need to do crowd work more.
Keep it squishy, Carl.
I'm going to talk to all these people and make them laugh by going, be logical like me, Nathan, because that's what I am.
Yeah.
I am a bastion of logic.
He's the ultra
Ability.
logical man. He's like Spock himself.
I really need to do that. I really need to focus on doing some crowd work because I really think there'll be something. It could be something I could be good at.
Crowd work's fun.
Yeah.
If you can get the vibe right. I think I need to... I'll talk to you about it afterwards. That's been Squishy Logic. See you later.
Yeah. Y'all can eat my nuts and put them up your butts.
But don't eat
Squishy.
the nuts
Logic.
that cost $1,000.
Squishy.
Don't
Logic.
eat that shit because it's kind of dumb.